Welcome to the most extreme ranking challenge.
And welcome to a galaxy far, far away. This is Most Extreme Ranking Challenge. That was terrible. Most Extreme Ranking Challenge, Star Wars Edition. May the fourth be with you, and may the fourth be with us as well. While we try to make this list of Star Wars characters the top 5, bottom 3. I'm Tyler, your host as always, and with me I have 3 amazing co-hosts that I always have. First off, Marcelous Samuel.
What's going on, the Like and Nerd yourself from LycanNerdTV and LycanNerd.com? Let's get this Star Wars cracking.
Oh yeah, Lemar Harris.
Top of the morning to your lads and lasses, LemartheConGuy here. May the fourth be with you.
Alrighty, and Matthew Johnson.
I don't know nothing about Star Wars. Good luck with us.
And our guest of honor, the guestiest of guests, the shroud of mystery who changes in Jedi Master, Genevieve Marie.
Oh, somebody give me a fan. Yeah, I'm Genevieve Marie Cosplayer. You can find me everywhere at Genevieve Marie because I'm not that inventive with names. So yeah. Hi,
Absolutely.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. And alrighty, Jedis and Siths, you guys almost ready? But Marcellus does have a warning for you, the audience.
And once again, if this is your first time listening to the Most Extreme Ranking Challenge, then I would like to tell you that this is not the top 5 Star Wars characters. We're not saying that these are the best, the most powerful, the greatest, or anything. So if this is not your list, we apologize. Don't DM me. Leave me alone. Leave all of us alone. Don't mess with Genevieve, Matt, Nerdy Bit. Don't go to his clothing line and try and mess with him. And please don't mess with LemartheConGuy or the Grand Geek Gathering over our list. This is our personal list. Also, we're not necessarily using book canon, because if we use book canon, we'd have 1,000 characters. We're going off of cartoons, video games, movies, stuff that's more general for you all. So please don't break our Star Wars balls.
Yeah. And if you do have any complaints, please email us at Cosplay Wrestling Federation at Hotmail.
Damn.
Shout out to G.
Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, I hope he gets emails. I really hope he gets it. Oh my God,
guys, let's get the ball rolling. Palpatine is sending a message and saying that we need to hurry the fuck up. So
oh my God,
enter in the text thing. I'm just joking. But the judges for this episode are going to be at ranking number 5, our guest of honor, Genevieve. Number 4, Marcelous Samuel. Number 3, Lemar. Number 2, me. And number 1, Matthew, the all-knowing of Star Wars himself, the
great
historian.
choice. Great choice, y'all.
And
I'm going to disappoint.
And for the and for the bottom 3, it's going to be Lemar at number 3, me at number 2, and Matthew at number 1. So, alrighty, Genevieve is our judge for the first round. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I try to keep my list spicy. I try to get something from every category. So when I'm going from the Siths, I had to choose. There's a lot of Siths. There's a lot of great Siths that I think will be top 10, but this one was really dope. He collected lightsabers. Now, as a Star Wars Sith, that is just dope as hell. Plus, the Jedi themselves were extremely afraid of this nigga. Like, they heard his voice and he was known as that hunter. I'm talking about General Grievous, the raspy voice homie himself, Mr. Yes.
Oh, wait.
What?
Hold up. Google. Hold up.
Yeah, it's the nigga with the arms, the robot, and he
It's
only has
robot.
like,
Spider robot dude.
Yeah.
Oh, Spider Robot Digger. Oh, okay.
I like how Matt's like, just say Spider Robot dude, nigga.
Just say that. No,
Robot
be
dude.
Be to the point with me. Yo.
You've seen that cosplayer. You've seen that cosplayer.
Yes.
Yeah, I see.
It's sick. Grievous was dope. Not so many of the Sith actually brought fear into the heart of Jedi, and I believe that between Maul and Grievous, they were like the biggest, baddest. So yeah, that's my number 5 pick for one of the top 5 Star Wars is General Grievous.
Nice.
Okay. All right. That's solid.
I'll go next. I love this character. I also love the actress so much. I think she's one of the greatest. I love her absolutely to death. And she definitely got treated insanely wrong by the fans. And I really hate them for it because I think she's wonderful. And I love her character because she is spunky, she is smart, she is caring, and also representation. My number 5 has to go to Rose. She made me fall in love with and establish how much I love The Last Jedi, which is my favorite Star Wars film. And
I'm sorry, hold on 1 second. I don't want to be racist. Matt, it's the Asian girl that everybody hated in the new movies. There you go.
Thank you.
They were assholes. She was.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
I got you. Go ahead. Continue, Tyler. Continue, Tyler.
No, you're fine. I love The Last Jedi. I love her. I love how she was like this spunky person who was just a ball of positivity when all the Star Wars is just everybody loathing, killing kids, or whining and be like, what about the batteries? And I got to go to Tashi Station for power converters. She was one who was just like, I just lost my sister and I'm not giving up my will and I'm gonna do what's right. And she's like by Finn, and J.J. Abrams screwed her over. So yeah,
I'm gonna say this, Tyler. A lot of people are gonna try and give you flack for that. Like, she's not top 5. I'm gonna say this: the original series of Star Wars had hope in the titles. She represented hope in these new prequels to a level that was just insane. Like you said, she lost her sister, never lost hope. When in that scene where she's like, where Finn's just like, I'm gonna kill myself to try and do this, and she was just like, nah, if we lose hope and we give up our lives and we start fighting like them, then we're just as bad, and there's nothing to fight for. That line is chilling, is dope. I'm mad that people don't respect her as much, so I give you a lot of respect for that pick.
Yep. And J.J. Abrams let her stay and do homework. So stupid.
Yeah.
Look, all right. Kelly is a joy. I do know her.
Wow.
And she's actually my sister's friend. And she is a joy, and she's a Disney princess now. So screw everybody.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, she is.
With a dragon.
Yes, she is.
So
Technically.
Well, Disney's being weird right now, and they're making you pay extra to see that on the streaming thing. So
I'm just
I don't
gonna
know.
wait. I'm just gonna wait.
They did it with every like Mulan. Did they do it with Soul?
I don't think they did.
No.
It's only Disney animations that are having direct. If it's made by anyone under them, then they're just getting regular distribution.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, so who's gonna go next?
I've already started talking, so I'll go next. I'm actually flip-flopping between the two, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say this Jedi. Look, when this Jedi was introduced, I was excited for multiple reasons, and none of them was related to Star Wars. But as soon as he came on the screen, I was like, you know what? There's only 2 of us in space, and I'm glad that this is one of them. I'm gonna give it up to Mace Windu, because Mace was the shit. Like, honestly, he was the only one talking some real shit. He was harsh. He was rough around the edges. But if you're the only black man in all of Jedidom, I'd be rough around the edges too. And he fought to the very end. He has a purple lightsaber because Sam Jackson wanted one. That character is the reason why Sam Jackson died in Deep Blue Sea to that shark, because he had to leave early to go film Star Wars. Also, it's like, man, if we could get a rated R Star Wars, you would hear, I'm tired of all these motherfucking Sith on this motherfucking planet.
This nigga got a purple lightsaber. Y'all see that, right?
I love it.
This nigga pulled out the purple lightsaber.
Pulling out his purple lightsaber, cutting up his neck with it.
Beyond that, like, I'm not gonna bring no book stuff in because I didn't really read that many books, but there's a lot of reasons why they created a lot of reasons why the purple lightsaber means stuff, and it's kind of like the mix between the light and dark, and so that really made me happy. I'm so mad we didn't see Mace again in these prequels, because we technically didn't see him die in the first one. He just got yeeted out of a window, and everyone knows that if you don't actually see someone die, they could come back. Just like someone else got yeeted down a hole and came back 20 years later.
Cut in half.
I mean,
I just want to Cut in
I
half.
have ever thought about that before, Lemar.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
There's this whole little theory online that he's still alive, like, and then because his way of Jedi fighting is called Shatterpoint or something like that, and it's supposedly that he could like survive from the fall, and it's just look at Matt. Matt's like, what?
I mean, look at Leia. Look at Leia. She Mary Poppins in space. That was amazing. I love it. I loved it. I loved it.
Scene. But if you think about it, every Jedi that got yeeted down a hole did not die from it.
Yeah.
Like, once again, not bringing no book bullshit, but technically Darth Vader may not have died from the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the same stuff as
like,
Zack Snyder with not the same stuff with Zack Snyder in a tornado, because once you hit a tornado, you're dead. Just letting everybody know.
But I just want to bring up Mace Windu, bring him out at 5 because it's gonna be hard to bring him out any other place.
I hear you.
It's
I appreciate
basically
that.
like force pushing yourself, like in a falling elevator. The force version of jumping in a falling elevator.
Think about it.
We're safe.
You know, if you're a Jedi and you operated like as an elevator, you could get mad money from it too. Like, where you're trying to go, and like,
No,
I
Tyler.
don't see
Not
how
Tyler.
you couldn't
No.
just be like,
Just slow down. That's it.
yeah.
Hell, Anakin fell with one arm and landed in a car. Like, you can't tell me Mace can't do it. But anyway, mine was Mace.
I was Mace. All right, Matt.
All right, I'm just gonna look at the camera real quick. I'm speaking to y'all right now. Everyone that's out there. I apologize deeply for all my horrible answers. Because while everybody was watching Star Wars and all that shit, I was too busy watching Dragon Ball Z and hentai. So I apologize for all my reasons for liking these people. Okay? I just want to say that right now. Because one reason I chose this person.
Honestly, gets me.
Wait, we're doing Jedis and like robot and
everybody.
Star Wars.
Anybody?
Anything.
Dope, cool. Because my character is also black. In my heart, I think he's black, but I'm pretty sure he ain't black. But it's a robot. R2D2 is the best shit talker known to fucking man, and I choose him in a heartbeat just because that robot couldn't say nothing at all. He was like beep boop bop, and he just looked at you and was like, "You a motherfucker," and just cursed you out in robot form. And like you couldn't understand it, but you knew you got cursed out for no fucking reason because you did some dumb shit. And R2D2 was like, I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why I gotta deal with all this shit from y'all, but I'm here to do some shit and everything. So fuck you for it as well too. So I think he's the blackest robot, period. And yeah, Samuel Jackson was the black man. There's only 2 of them, but I believe R2D2 was the 3rd one in my heart and soul. If he wasn't black, he got programmed by a black person. I can guarantee you that shit.
My only argument with you, Matt, too low.
Really?
My argument is too
Really?
low.
Look,
Lamar, you always say Undertaker. Just say it, Undertaker.
I don't know. I don't look.
Didn't
All
make
I'm
the
saying
list.
is this: my list is all my. Once again, I apologize to anyone that's actually a Star Wars fan because all my list is fucked up. There's only one actually serious one that I actually know on this list. Everything else is just what I like because it's pretty and it looks cool, or it's a nigga. It's one of the 3, y'all. So just trust me on this. If you say it's too low, Lamar, I believe you. You may have your reasons. You have your reasons, and that's great. But I don't know what else to fucking say or do here. So we'll just see.
R2D2 is the only droid that like aliens wanted to fight. Like at certain point, he would go boop boop beep boop, and they'd be like, "Hey, get that droid!" Like,
and that's why I like them. He shit
R2D2
talk.
is the sole reason why Anakin and Obi survived the first prequel movie. Like R2 has helped every main Jedi from Anakin to Luke to Rey.
Yeah. He knew Luke's location, so yeah.
And he did it while talking shit in robot.
Beep boop shit.
I'm just saying.
Zeros
That's
and
why I
ones.
love
Cussed
his
out a
ass.
language you don't understand, but you know you got cussed out. That's what happens.
Zeros and
Once
ones,
again,
motherfucker.
I'm with you. He belongs on the list. I have him. I feel as if he's higher.
That's great. And if you want to say him high, I appreciate it. I'm just saying this because actually, surprisingly, my 5th was Samuel Jackson as well too. But because I flipped it and because I'm the last judge, I can't say my number 1. So I'm gonna put my number 1 as number 2 and hope for the best.
Okay.
There you go. I feel you.
All right, Miss Genevieve, you have a hell of a choice right now. Tyler, you want to recap?
I have to. Oh, yeah. Sorry, please.
No,
recap.
it's fine.
She knows her answer.
Whoa.
I know it. I wrote it. I've taken notes. You don't know.
Yes. And you
then you have to go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
please.
ahead.
I have characters in order by name. I know this stuff. All right.
Sweet.
So General Grievous, very interesting choice. I know the person that did the mocap for the arms. He's very sweet and very tall. Rose Tycho, again, she is so sweet. Love her to death.
And place the last name.
But R2D2, again, I think he should go a little bit higher on the list. I agree with everything that you said.
This is your chance to get him on the list, though. Just make sure, because we've said that before.
Don't worry, Tyler. Don't worry.
Y'all in control of this shit.
We have promises from Lemar.
No.
All right. I feel safe in my answer.
Be nothing.
Mace Windu.
Ah!
It has been brought to my attention, which I never actually thought about before, that he could still be alive. I just in the storytelling world of the movie, I was like, oh, he's dead. Oh, that's disappointing.
Please let this.
That I give that to you.
Tell me one person who's been yeeted that's actually dead. Not one. Not one.
When they cut Maul in half and he came back in the series with the legs, I was like, okay, this is what we doing now?
They yeeted Palpatine to his death in electricity. Shut the fuck up.
Granted, he was a clone in the last movie, unfortunately.
Is that what that was?
Yeah,
unfortunately,
unfortunately,
yes, it was.
What that was?
Yeah.
That's
the truth.
Don't want to go on a tangent, but the last movie angered me. Watching it made me so mad.
It is literally one of the worst movies I've ever seen in theaters. And with that, we'll go on to number 4 because I have so much more I want to say.
You don't need to say no more. We all know.
With Marcelous as our judge, Genevieve, would you like to go first since you were judge last time?
Yeah, let's see. Who do I have? All right. People are going to be so mad at me for this, but
fuck them.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I made this list right before we started filming because my favorites change day to day. They change like the seasons. So I was like, I'm just gonna be honest with who I am today and make the list right before. My number 4 is of the bravest woman in the galaxy, Leia. She is a knight. She is just so great because she is, one of the originals, and she made it through all the movies. And that's something that you just have to freaking applaud. Honestly, she was the cornerstone of the rebellion. I think in the last 5 years or so, people are getting it. But when the first movie came out, they didn't really understand how central she was to the rebellion, how she basically was the brick and mortar, the glue that held that shit together. And so I think Leia is highly underappreciated. I know I'm saying this while I'm ranking her number 4. But
it gets tough from here, but I feel
it gets tough.
It gets really hard.
It's rough.
She's my number 4 because she's
too low.
The badass that has always been overlooked and underappreciated.
Way too low, I hope. Oh God, okay. I'll go next again. I'll go again next. And I know everybody's gonna say no, and everybody's gonna laugh at me and get mad at me and everything like that. I actually have a lot of respect for this character. I'm ranking him here because of 3 different things. One thing, the actor did his job, and the actor did his job insanely well. Secondly, when people think about Star Wars, he literally is one of the first characters you actually think of. Thirdly, the death that they gave him was undeserved and such crap.
Okay.
Jar Jar Binks is my number 4.
No!
Wait, when did Jar Jar die?
Jar Jar dies in the books, but he dies on the books. He dies on the street.
We said we were gonna bring
it's
that
canon.
shit in.
No, I know we're not bringing it in, but it is canon. It was Disney era. It's not but I'm just saying, I'm just letting you guys know so you're aware.
I didn't even know that. Yeah.
How did he die?
Jar Jar Binks gets kicked, is disgraced, and he literally lives his life as a clown on the street and dies alone on the street.
Damn, why would they do him like that?
And why would you give him top 4?
Wasn't he a senator or some shit?
Yeah, well, he was the one that actually broke down the whole alliance. He got tricked.
He trusted Palpatine. I like him because honestly, he stood the test of time. He is somebody that actually. I understand Jar Jar. I actually like Episode 1 a lot, and I've actually like kind of blamed my Star Trekness to it because when they talk about diplomacy, trade, and stuff like that, I was interested in it because I've always loved Star Trek. And I was never the biggest Star Wars fan. I love Star Wars, but Star Trek is just where I'm at. So when they talk about this stuff, diplomacy, trade, and everything, and people coming in and having like, having a council and stuff like that, that interested me. Like the Jedi Council, the Politician Council, how they were butting heads. Jar Jar was being let in the second movie. Like I thought he had a great like role, basically being a jester, making it to. And I think also somebody's faults makes him a good character too. Without Jar Jar Binks, Palpatine would not have been the Emperor. Without him, he was a key. No matter what people think about him and how annoyed they got,
though, isn't it?
It's bad, but good. It's bad for like the characters, but great for the story. That's what I'm saying. Like no matter what.
Why did you save that shit for the worst, dude?
I've always.
Don't worry, he's coming.
Oh yeah,
he's coming.
No, I do love Jar Jar. I really do. I think he's very misunderstood, and I like flawed characters. And again, without him, Palpatine would not have had the power. Like, honestly, he was the one who put him into power and actually laid everything to continue on. He gave him access to the clones. He gave him access to everything. It was Jar Jar. So that's why I think he's top 5. Because one thing, the actor got too much shit for doing an amazing job.
Actor got way too much shit for that.
He's amazing. And he's like one of the greatest people ever. And so he is a phenomenal person. And so I got to give it to Jar Jar because kind of like Rose, they're great characters that were different, that actually progressed the story and just got screwed over by the fans. And I want to give them respect. And that's why I want to name them too.
I respect your answer. I don't like your answer. I will respect it.
Dude, there's so many bad characters that are worse than Jar Jar. Jar Jar's really not that bad.
But we're still talking top 5 here. I give you that. Okay. I hear you that. But who's next? Lemar?
I'll go next. My next character, it's an easy pick for top 5, I would say, but I really feel like this person deserves a lot of love. And as the person who survived the longest of anybody, I want to give a lot of respect to Chewie. Chewbacca. I really like Chewbacca because like Chewbacca was, once again, like R2, you didn't need to understand him to know that you fucked up. You didn't need to understand him to know that he had your back. And I don't know anyone who is ready to shoot someone's son as fast as Chewie did. When he saw, oh my God, I forgot his name.
When he killed Han? When he shot Han?
Han. When Chewie saw Han get stabbed, it was time to go. It was go time. He shot everybody as much as a crossbow could shoot. Beyond that, I really like Chewie and Han's kind of relationship. Again, I know what we said, but the beginning of that relationship was more of everyone kind of looks at Chewie as like a man and his dog. But I think Chewie was more like this small human needs protection because he did something good for me. The Chewbacca and the Wookiees, yes, very strong, very aggressive people. They don't need protection. But this small fleshling protected Chewie from a bad situation. So now he's like, it's a life debt. I'm protecting this small creature that needs protection, and so I'm going to go around. Basically, when Han got stabbed, it's like watching your pet get stabbed. It's like watching one of your babies get stabbed. That's what Chewie went through in that entire thing. And then he had to like continuously keep going. He tried to make friends. He made friends with Poe and Rey and stuff like that. And he's old. Chewie is old.
No,
compared to the rest, he's old.
No, he's I think even at even The Last Jedi, he was still a teen. I think he's like almost middle aged. I think he's like in like 30s for Wookiee age. He's actually he's a teenager.
He's a Wookiee age, human age. It's years of years.
Yeah. Wookiees live for about 300 to 350 years.
Then like D&D, what a teenager is in Elven year gets dumb. But anyway, I'm saying. What I'm saying is Chewie deserves a lot of respect. He also deserves respect because he's a lot as an unpowered character. Powered characters have a different ranking than unpowered characters, and if you can stay fighting as you are, You deserve a lot of respect. So I got Chewie as 4.
It's a good pick.
Just want to apologize one more time for my knowledge of Star Wars. You know what my knowledge of Star Wars is? It's the Family Guy episodes. And like that's the fucking.
You know, honestly, it's not a bad knowledge.
I
Bro.
agree. I'm be honest.
Pretty fucking accurate.
They are. That's the only reason why I know what I know. My knowledge of Star Wars is from Family Guy episodes and a built-in hidden bug that's in Windows 95 and Windows XP that plays the first episode, first Star Wars movie. Not the first episode one, but the third episode one. I don't even know the fucking numbers. I'm be honest. I'm confused. Anyway, my choice is a character or a group of people that are dope as hell. I literally cannot pronounce their names. I can't say it. I have no idea. I call them music niggas. They're the ones that go them.
What the hell is the band?
The Cantina Band. Yeah, the can.
Whatever. There's an actual name to it, and it's like Fig Dan and the Mordau Nose or something. I can't pronounce.
Wasn't that one being? That was like one person.
No, that was like a group of them. I think. Yeah, no, it was a group of them. No, you're thinking of Max. I think it's
the same band is like
they're the ones
with the weird alien heads and with the little kazoo and shit,
like peach heads. Yeah,
The
little clarinets and the butthole mouths.
Marcelous, you're thinking about Max Zebo or something like that, the blue guy in Jar Jar Binks, in Jabba the Hutt Slayer.
Okay, okay, that's what I'm thinking. My bad.
I choose music niggas because I can't pronounce the actual name, and like they're cool and they play music. And I still remember the scene where like I think Guido shot first, and like it was a commotion and shit. And then after they went silent, they were like, they kept playing. And I'm like, skip a beat. Still playing. They
show business, dude.
I respect. Yeah, exactly. Show business. I respect it because they kept playing and the show must go on, and you know it's commitment.
Marcelous, can you please?
Know they see that kind of behavior like every fucking day. So I mean, just like
Isley Spaceballs is a fucking
no, we didn't like him. We don't know him. Keep going.
Yeah.
Music niggas. That's what I call it.
Marcelous,
what are you saying?
Can you please dox 1,000,000 points to Matt because he said Greedo shot first? Can you please?
Everybody know Han shot first, baby.
No, it was Greedo, right? Yeah, I remember Greedo shooting first.
No, he twitched. He blinked.
They edited.
Yeah, he shot first. No, Greedo shot first. I'm pretty sure.
He's doing it on purpose now. Okay.
No, I really don't know who shot first. I think it's Greedo. I really do. I have no idea. I just know Greedo shot first and makes people mad, but I love it because I think he shot first.
They did some funky stuff in the editing.
This is how I put to bed this whole thing. Rather Han or Guido shot first, Han wanted to shoot first.
Yeah.
He shot first in his mind.
Whether he did or not, he was going to shoot.
So
finger on the trigger.
Yeah. But anyway, that's my choice. Music niggas. I can't pronounce their names. I have no idea.
Would somebody look up the name so I don't have to say music?
I just read it. It's Figure Dan and the Modal Notes or something.
Modal Notes.
Okay. Yeah. Can't pronounce that shit. Music niggas.
Right. Marcelous,
it's like the Cantina Band. We'll know who you're talking about.
Marcelous, you have Jar Jar Binks, Chewie, Cantina Band, and General Leia.
Music niggas.
Ooh, that's a hard pick, actually.
That is.
Look, and this is my thing. Like, so my only problem, because I feel like Leia is top 3. I feel like she's top 3. No. But you're not wrong. You're not wrong because you need to watch our podcast.
It's gonna get bad.
It's gonna get bad.
It's gonna get worse
because we're all gonna start naming our best of the best, and then we're not gonna be able to. So honestly, I would love to put the Wookiee because even in the comics, like Chewie was my man. Like I love Chewie. Chewie was the homie, and I've never looked at it from that perspective that you just said. Like Han was Chewie's pet, and it's like somebody kicked his dog. Like. And he went wild. Like you kicked my dog.
His dog. They John Wicked his dog.
She just said it right there. So one of y'all motherfuckers better put Chewie up here again because I'm gonna pick Princess Leia.
Oh no!
No love for the music niggas. No love for the music niggas.
I'm telling you.
I respect your pick.
Okay, so I would love to choose Chewie, the homie, the OG. He's wonderful, especially in the comics. He did some amazing things, and I've never looked at it from that perspective, like what Lemar said, as far as Han being Chewie's pet in a sense. You kick my dog, I'm going crazy.
Yep.
Like honestly, I think Genevieve said. I'm John Wicking it. It's a problem. You, your kids, your organization, I'm burning it all down. But as much as I would like to choose that, I know how our lists work. This is an OG. I'm afraid that she might not make the list. I don't want any debacle like all the other times that we've had. So I'm going with Princess Leia.
Well, I'm changing my number one, so thanks a lot, Marcelous. I'm just kidding.
I mean, you can redeem your card.
Welcome.
She was not going to make number one.
Drop your card if you got to.
Hey,
Drop your card.
I'm not going to drop my card. Not this
don't
early.
you freaking dare, Tyler.
Wait, hold up.
Not this early.
So originally I had this person as number one, but I moved him down to number 3 because this is my list. This isn't somebody else's list.
Yeah.
I had him and for the reasons that he was number 1 is why he's going to be number 3. This character made it through almost every movie, every cartoon, every TV show, every book. You know what I'm saying? To the extent that any character that they make that even resembles this character is going to blow up, okay? They gave a character that is similar to him a real name, Grogu. Hey, this nigga's name is Grogu. Nobody wants to call him by his name. They want to keep calling him Baby Yoda. So for number 3, I'm putting Yoda, the OG himself. He was a dope character. The only reason I don't think he's higher on my personal list is because they didn't utilize Yoda in the way that I thought that they should throughout the movies. He's been through everything. The only time I've seen Yoda really utilized properly was in the Clone Wars animated series. To see Yoda be able to fight, to command, to have a not just sit at a council and make weird poems, you know what I mean? As they try to do. Make that sound. I swear they just had some dude, they had a Muppeteer with his hand up his butt and pushing a button. That's all they was doing. And it makes me mad because they could have did so much more with this character.
Dude, it's Frank Oz. Frank Oz is perfect. He's Miss Piggy and everybody.
So that's my number pick. Number 3, Yoda.
Yeah. I will go second. I am also picking Yoda. He was always my number 3. So I am actually with Marcelous on this one for 2 for Yoda, which actually doesn't ever happen for number 3 ever. So this is the first time. I was gonna switch it up, but I was like, nah, let's get him on this list.
Yoda, baby.
2 for Yoda.
All right, 2 for Yoda. Well, I'll go next.
Yes,
I actually had Chewbacca as my number 3. I have my 2 trump cards saved for number 1 and number 2. I chose Chewbacca because, like, honestly, I can't think of a more steadfast and honorable character. Like, he just has such a good soul. And I think he is honor bound to Han. And I honestly can't think of anybody that, like, has that sort of, like, way of the samurai, like, Bushido code that just kind of flows throughout the entire series, just sticking to that code and sticking to his morals and his honor and just, you know, doing what he feels and knows is right to him. And I love Chewbacca. I think that a lot of the times people overlook that, like, sort of that quality in him that he has, that he's just like, he has a moral code and he's on it. He sticks by it.
Yeah.
And it's a good one too. It's not some, like, crappy Sith thing. It's just like, no, this is his personal way of life and he stands by it. So Chewbacca, yeah. That's my number 3.
I like it. Matthew.
Once again, I apologize. Just want to keep reiterating this. My number 3, right?
Yeah, number 3.
Yeah, my number 3 choice is the only other black guy in the universe, and he's my favorite, and I love him to death. Motherfucking Billy D. Williams.
Billy D.
I love Lando Calrissian. You have no idea. I love his ass. I don't even know what the character Lando Calrissian does. I just know he does dope shit. I like Billy D. Williams himself. I love his paintings. I think he's a phenomenal actor, and I love his movies. So Lando Calrissian, that's my choice.
Wow, no mention of Donald Glover.
Yeah, I was gonna say also let's also bring up
I
the
forgot.
fact
Yeah, he did.
that
Like, Daniel
Lando,
Glover played him.
Too late, Matt. Too late. You already failed us.
I don't give.
Look. No, okay. I'm gonna let Matt alley-oop this to me. Also, we gotta give him props.
Please.
We gotta give him props for being the one player in all of space. Like, honestly, like, he took being black to like new heights. Like, he was hustling from space. All right, and to get Donald Glover, like Tyler said, to play him as young Cal, it was wonderful. So yeah,
God, he was young Cal.
Yeah,
I loved it. I love him too. Like, I love Childish Gambino. I forgot about that shit. But look, Billy D. Williams though.
Yeah, Billy D.
Billy D.
All right, Lamar, you got two
All right,
Yodas, a Lando, and a Chewie.
You got two
so
Yodas, you got two Landos, and a Chewie.
I hate all of you so much.
We love you so. Mwah.
I know what's gonna happen, and I can't stop it from happening. So I'm just gonna be honest to myself.
This is your choice.
It's gonna be honest to myself.
Number 3, Undertaker.
As much as I love Lando, top 10, 100, top 3,
Yeah, I get
no.
it. No, I get it. 100%. Like, I don't know much. That's why I say what I say.
I feel you.
This
so
is
just gonna put him over there.
Yeah, that's fine. Put him over there. This whole list, you can exclude me. Y'all the ones that decide how good this is gonna be.
Some of your picks,
y'all
I
decide
get
this
it.
shit.
I get it. I can't. Not maybe 5. If you said 5, sure. Okay. So
I respect
it comes down to pretty much Yoda and Chewie. My pick for the person
is Jar Jar Binks.
I can't even dodge. I can't even dodge this properly.
It's a bullet.
It's gonna be Chewie.
Ooh,
it's gonna be Chewie.
What?
Gotta be Chewie.
I understand and I respect Yoda. I do. And I understand why y'all said 3. I do. I understand why y'all said top 5. But outside Clone Wars, in one scene in episode 1, Yoda's entire job two. Sorry.
Yeah. I got you.
My bad. To me, Yoda's entire thing was stop being a bitch and fight. That was his entire message to everyone who came up to him.
Every time.
That was his message to Luke, young Luke, and old Luke. Stop being a bitch and fight. That has been his entire character. It was his character in the council, and I respect him. And I love baby Yoda. Well, fuck Grogu. I get it. But I think Chewie had more of a direct influence to the things that happened other than just being reminded to stop being a bitch and fight. Because that was Luke's entire arc. Stop being a bitch and fight.
The power converters will fix themselves.
That was his arc when he was a ghost. And that was his arc when he was a kid.
Oh my God.
And I can't just... I love it, but I can't vote for it.
Okay,
so it's Chewie for number 3.
I need you to pause for a moment. Mark, I need you to write this down because this is shit I need you to say on stage. That's a bit right there. Am I wrong?
Yeah, seriously.
That is
I am learning
That's
things today. Like,
dude, seriously, that's
You
fucking
think
funny.
about it,
Write it down. Write it down. Right.
From the
Please write that down.
Jedi Council to
He doesn't need
Luke's
to
first and last
Oh, it's
training.
recorded. You're right.
Yeah, it's
It was
recorded.
just
He doesn't need to.
Stop being
He's
a
good.
bitch and fight.
It's
Yeah,
I love you.
just press refresh.
If he ain't gonna
Give
use
us
it as a
more-
bit, I will.
Give us more
Shit.
hits.
Yeah, if he don't use it, I'm using it.
One of us is using it. Mostly you. Mm-hmm.
Shit, I'll use it. No, I'm just kidding. No,
I'll actually write down one day when I write down jokes. I'll try to keep this in mind.
He ain't. That ain't no time soon. Fuck that.
All right.
on to number 2. Okay, I will be the judge for this one. Lamar gets to go first. Number 2, second best
son of a bitch.
Star Wars character
All
of all
right.
time.
I've actually been doing pretty well with my list, so my number 2 is actually going to be my number 2. Bringing it back to the motherfucker mentioned at 5, I want to bring it back to R2-D2. Once again, when talking about characters who had an actual direct influence on the success of the rebellion, of the success of the Jedi, there was no other character that was more important and actually doing shit than R2-D2. R2-D2 helped Anakin and Obi from the fucking get-go. He helped Luke fight a whole bunch of motherfuckers and delivered every message. He did not fuck up delivering messages. He was the message motherfucking keeper and did it to the very end. He knew where Luke was and he just chilled until it was the right time. There was never a point in like I got sick of 3PO 1,000 times. Like I get it, you're a sassy British robot. I got it. Nope. But R2D2, even in the sequels, yes, the sequels, he was a G. Like BB-8 was adorable as fuck, but even BB-8 had to bow to the chief. You know what I'm saying? So.
True.
I'm gonna give it to R2D2.
Okay.
And I know it's gonna be a battle for 2 and 1, but if you really think about it, like R2D2 didn't need. He got the job done. Everyone else had other bullshit to get through. Anakin cried for 2.5 movies. Fucking R2 got shit done. So that's what I'm saying.
That's
sorry.
amazing. That's fine.
I agree. That was mine. I said R2D2 because of the fact that he is the hardest team player. And I will argue that he is the most caring member of the family as well. Like he went into basically a self-induced coma because he was grieving over the loss of Luke. And like, I mean, Luke was not dead, but he was basically dead inside. He basically just gave up on life to go live on an island somewhere, to live in Ireland. So, and I also love him because he is also hypercritical of those who are sus. Like, and he tells it like it is. Like he sees someone who he's just like, I don't know about this guy. And again, like we mentioned before with the beep boops, we know what that means. Like,
yep.
Hands down, we know what that means.
Every time you done fucked up.
Oh my god, and the scream. Oh god, that's like terrifying.
Iconic.
The little robo screams.
I forgot about that. And you got the truth. Tell the truth when it comes down to it. Like R2, if he suspected something of someone, he banged on you throughout comics, throughout the cartoons, throughout the movies, like even that other droid throughout the Clone Wars that he was just like, I don't like this fucking droid. Like he
sniffed the bullshit quick.
Very quick.
He sniffed the bullshit quick.
I never really know.
It always was right.
He even sniffed the bullshit with Yoda on a certain level too, because Luke Skywalker, like Yoda told Luke to go kill Darth Vader, and Luke ended up not doing it. He ended up doing the right thing and forgiving him. And he's like, no, I'm not going to turn to the dark side and kill my father. Thank you very much, Yoda. And in the second movie, R2D2, again, he's just like, what, like, going after Yoda when he thinks he's a crazy little swamp dude. He's like, no, I don't. I got bad vibes about this dude. And it gets to the point where Yoda even beats him with a stick, which is just...
Get away. Stop it. Get this thing away from me.
Exactly.
Because, you know, Yoda has one piece of advice for everyone who ever comes see him. Bullshit.
I'm not, of course, I'm the judge. I'm not going. I'm just saying, like, I also love that theory that R2D2 was an Imperial spy all the way from episode 1 on. Have you not read this? It's like
Lies.
It's like an 8-page printout. It's an amazing.
Deception.
So there's a theory that both Chewie and R2D2 are both Imperial spies. Because in the original sequel series, whenever somebody would say something about the Imperial, there's like this consistent thing where R2D2 and Chewie would look at each other. And it's a fan theory. It's been debunked, but it was always interesting, and I always loved it, though, at the same time. Just a little bit.
The only theory from R2D2 I'll accept right now is that theory that the whole saga and everything is seen from his perspective. That's why he's kind of like the hero. That's why he does certain things. That's why he's in certain situations. R2D2 was not evil. Don't do that. Chewie was... Now, Jar Jar might have. I like that whole that he might be Sith.
I like Jar Jar was a Sith Lord. That was my favorite.
Yes, that's the best theory. I don't know why they didn't adopt it in the books and they made him a street performer.
Because he's dead,
like the street performing thing is such a bullshit. Like, that was such a bullshit ending. That was so fan service bullshit. I was like, come on, this isn't SAO. This is Star Wars. Yeah, I said it.
So for number 2, I had to switch some things around. She was a character that I loved very much throughout the Clone Wars. I like to see her arc. I like to see somebody that's friends with Anakin. You know what I'm saying? Like, to see that betrayal, because it was cool to see it with Obi-Wan, but then to see it with her was crazy. I don't like how they play with her with the whole what's the whole thing. Damn, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to edit this part.
That's all good.
The Disney show. What was it? The Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
Yeah, like I knew it was coming, and I still wasn't as excited. You know, like when you saw Boba Fett, you was just like, ooh, but with her,
she wasn't the same character. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it wasn't the same, and it kind of pissed me off. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna just say it. Ahsoka Tano, she's dope as fuck. The 2 lightsaber girl herself, you know what I'm saying? Like, she had a style that was out of control. The fact that she left the Jedi Order on her own, it showed something that was just out of control. I love all that series of her underground doing things, learning like what's the truth behind like the Force and what the world really needs. I hope they do something great with her. But for this most part, I know I'm shooting hard to try and get her for number 2, but that's what I'm going at. Ahsoka Tano, number 2. She's dope as fuck.
Absolutely.
Good.
Oh man, Matthew.
Hey, look. Once again, just want to apologize because I don't really know anything.
Oh,
but this character, this is the only thing I actually know. This is the only thing from Star Wars that I actually have watched from beginning to end. I legit think this is my number 1 actually. This is my number 1, but I'm moving it to number 2 only because of since I'm the judge from 1, I can't choose my own. So I'm hoping this will be at number 2. I doubt it because I'm pretty sure it's going to be Yoda or R2D2. I don't know, but I doubt it. Our guest, Miss Genevieve, mentioned the whole way of the samurai at one point. I personally believe that this person matched it 100%. Even then, even in moments, they changed their code to fit their narrative to do what they have to do. And I legit enjoy Mr. Pedro Pascal as the Mandalorian. And my number 2 choice is the Mandalorian.
I respect that.
No, I do, and that's like that was my number 1.
I don't agree, but I respect.
No, I'm sure. I'm sure you don't agree, and that's understandable. I am not deep into the lore Star Wars like y'all. I don't know shit. Once again, my knowledge is from Windows 98 and fucking Family Guy. That's the hell it. But I watched The Mandalorian first season and I marathon that bitch, and that was the first time in my life that I actually was interested in Star Wars, and I thought the character was dope as fuck. The way the whole like the guild and everything, the way it was portrayed, the way he was like, I'm a fucking bounty hunter and I want my money, but I'll do what I have to do, and then got swayed by the child. Like, that was awesome. That was awesome as fuck. And even at the end where he's like, I'll never take off my helmet. Spoilers, niggas, if you haven't watched this yet. He's like, I'll never take off my helmet. And he was like, I do what I have to do and shit. We knew it was gonna happen.
We knew it was gonna happen.
It was gonna happen. We knew it was gonna happen. But it's still the point that like
he's too pretty.
It was great. Look, I didn't like him that much in Wonder Woman 1984, but I loved his ass in The Mandalorian, and I loved his ass in fucking what's that movie with him as a cowboy when he was the Kingsman. I loved him in the Kingsman as well too.
Yes.
The Golden Circle. I love that shit, and I think that was a dope character. Yeah. Even though Boba Fett's dope, I thought The Mandalorian was doper in my opinion. So he's my number 2.
I'm so sorry. I have to say this real quick. While you're on The Mandalorian, I highly apologize. The Mandalorian was so great. I am so mad they took off his fucking helmet in the first season. It fucking diluted the power of him taking off the helmet to go rescue the kid in the second season. Yep. That drove me insane.
It did.
Sorry,
I feel that. I understand. I understand.
I agree.
100%.
I just thought it was dope as fuck.
Go
ahead.
This goes right back to Ahsoka. There are a lot of moves that the writers made that just drove me up a wall. Season 2 felt like we were introducing the best of the Clone Wars cast, and I feel like Ahsoka's appearance felt just undeserved because of the fact that they had introduced so many other characters from the Clone Wars and the greater, Star Wars universe before her. And so it was basically like we were expecting it, and we were just like, can you just like put that card back in the deck and save it for a different time? Like, do you have to bring that? I think I counted at least 6 characters that they brought out within the last like 4 episodes of The Mandalorian that were from other, the greater Star Wars universe. And I was like, that's a lot. That's way too much. So I feel like that's the reason why Ahsoka's appearance was just like a bit lackluster. And she also just, in the episode, she just shows up. There isn't like some like
she deserved more in The Mandalorian. She really did.
Yeah, they don't really have any great hero shot of her. They don't really have any like exciting music to go along with her entrance. It's just, bam, she's there. Hi.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
So that's just my little rant, and it's over.
No, you're fine. It was good. Okay, so now I get to go through the 3 that I've been presented with, and one of them is doubled. So yeah, I love Ahsoka. Like that is an amazing pick. She's definitely top 10. But like I love that character. I love watching her grow. Mandalorian was a little that fight scene was amazing. I will say that fight scene was unbelievable. But unfortunately that episode did kind of fall flat. But I love Ahsoka. Definitely top 10. Not top 2. You know what I mean? Like not top 2, but definitely like I think she should have been on this list to be honest, in top 5. But not top 2. Man, so much is riding on me because I love R2-D2. I love the fact that we understand R2-D2 more than we understand C-3PO, who can actually talk. And I love The Mandalorian because he actually got me back into and respecting Star Wars again. This is really tough.
You can't choose your own answer, can you?
I'm not picking, no.
No, but like you're the judge. Like
yeah, I know, but I'm not going to, and no, you can't. R2-D2 in The Mandalorian, or man, I never cared about the Mandalorians. I actually am on team. I don't give a fuck about Boba Fett. I just never gave a shit about Boba Fett. He had 3 lines, and he had a KFC bucket over his head in 1970s. Good for fucking him.
Man, you really trying to piss off the Star Wars fans, huh?
Yeah,
you tried.
Yeah. Wait, stop.
Woo!
Tyler, off of just that, like, jeez, like, okay, just go.
Go on.
Like, I literally, if people don't know, like,
He started to strip right now. Be like, man, you upset me that mad.
One
Made
of
me
the
hot.
things, like, I love the Stormtroopers.
No.
Like,
oh no,
I'm a Wolfpack person. Yeah,
Oh my
a lot of people don't
God.
even know what that is, and that's like I was a Wolfpack person. I love the like Colonel Wolf.
Oh my
That's why
God.
that was my number 4. And just to find out that they were clones of Boba, like it was, and then to find out, and then I had already been into the lore through comics of the Mandalorians and this warrior race. Like, you know me, like the other tattoo under it says warrior spirit. Like, so I've always been.
How many fandoms are you part of?
Wait, a million too many. Yeah, they all over me tatted. Like,
Marcelous, can I add on to it? But that's what I'm saying is like the Mandalorian made me care about Mandalorian and all their different sects and stuff like that. Like that was awesome. Like when we first saw Boba, he was just like, all right, and then we saw young Boba, who was the fucking worst. So I'm so glad he's not in this because fuck young Boba Fett. Fuck young Boba Fett. We all hated him. He was so annoying. That kid was so annoying.
No.
That kid was so annoying in
He's
episode
a
2.
child. Leave him alone.
So was Jake Lloyd. I actually liked old
Oh,
Anakin. Okay, wait. Okay. All right. The Mandalorian. Or what was his name again? What was his name?
R2-D2.
Or R2-D2. No, I know. But what was the Mandalorian's name?
His
Mando.
name
They just called him Mando.
Mando.
Yeah.
is his
He's
actual name
Mandalorian.
Okay. I'm really trying to think this through. I'm sorry.
He is really
The
trying.
Mandalorian got a lot of people to love Star Wars again because the new like even though I love Last Jedi, I also understand why the new movies would also turn everybody away from Star Wars, where Mandalorian saves people to love Star Wars again. So I'm trying to think. This is a really hard one, guys.
You gotta stop saying that because like Rogue One was that thing that really like.
See, I don't like Rogue One, and a lot of people don't like Rogue One. I know.
Oh, okay, a lot of people. Who are these people?
Dude, there's a lot of people who don't like Rogue One. I thought it was fine. I thought it was fine.
A lot of people, y'all.
Lemar,
A lot of
Matt,
people.
Lemar and Matt, I want you guys to catch me and tell me when I'm okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So Rogue One as a whole, that one scene where Darth Vader, like that
Yes.
one
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
scene.
That
No,
scene's-
don't know yet. Stop it. You just said the movie was garbage. Okay, you need to stop talking for a second.
I said it was okay. I liked it, but I didn't
okay
love
means
it.
it's garbage. Okay, saying this movie wasn't at least
All right, go ahead.
amazing.
Go ahead. I want to hear this.
Just saying that it was okay is saying that it was garbage. Okay, now that one scene that culminated that whole fucking movie of them getting that spec to the ship and then moving it on, and then there's so that fear, and then you see Vader come through. That was worth everything right there. That fucking little bit, you could have walked the fuck out and been like, here's an extra $10 tip for that movie. You have reignited my fucking force into Star Wars. So I'm saying, I agree with you. Mando was amazing, but that right there, it even to the fact that Mando in season 2 redid that scene with Luke. That whole scene when you see that fucking TIE fighter coming in, and it's the exact same scene that he's doing the exact thing his father did, the fear and everything. So Rogue One, I can understand if you didn't like certain aspects of it, but Rogue One was dope as fuck.
Okay, all right.
I'll stop.
I had character issues and certain pinpoints of the movie that took me out of it, but the last of it, and I actually I'm also in the minority. I loved every single Grand Moff Tarkin scene, unlike everybody else apparently. I have argued with so many people. I actually loved those scenes.
So white, white guy.
I know. I'm weird.
I'm so confused.
I can understand I'm weird, but I'm a Star Trek fan. Okay, I look for different things.
I like Star Trek.
Let me just say this real quick. Rogue One was saved by that scene. That scene was so goddamn good.
Yes.
The beginning of that movie felt clearly rewritten.
Yes. Well, that was part of the. Okay, that was part of
the beginning of that movie was clearly rewritten. The end of that movie, which was well thought out and planned, once they actually got to that final base, everything from there to the end was on point. Beginning of that is a flavor up to the person watching it. That's how I'm going to land. But Tyler, all of this is wasting time. Pick, Tyler.
Okay.
The next thing out of your fucking mouth needs to be your pick, Tyler.
All night long.
So hard. Okay.
Because we also have number 1 to go through, Tyler.
Man, Jar Jar Binks, Tyler. Jar Jar Binks. You can fuck everybody right now. Choose Jar Jar Binks.
I know because Lamar's. I'm gonna go with R2D2. I'm gonna bow and give it to R2D2.
Okay.
I almost gave it to Mandalorian.
Thank you.
But yeah.
Good call.
Do. Come on, man. Do what the Emperor did. Do it. Do it. Choose Jar Jar Binks.
Do it. And with that, we are going on to number 1 with Matthew. We have to really convince Matt on this. And I was the judge last time.
Yes, you do.
So I have to do this. So, okay. Let me say this. I love damaged characters. I love characters that had the entire... I also love characters that also... You know what? I'll say it. It reminded me of me, where a lot of things were just kind of given to them. They were privileged. They have a lot that they could just go off with, and then they had to learn to fight their way and learn that everything that they either knew or otherwise, they had to do better. And they made a lot of mistakes that hurt a lot of fucking people because of their privilege, and they had to adapt, be better for others, and be better for a representation for the entire galaxy and everything else. He started off as very whiny, to where he became like basically Neo, and then he became a teacher who made a very, very wrong choice and paid for it in the end. And he is the main focus of all the movies essentially, or lead up to all the movies. And it is Luke Skywalker as a very damaged who turned from the protagonist who was so whiny, who just kind of was just handed everything, very much a Mary Sue, to finally becoming somebody who was like, I have to save my culture, or not save my culture, but save my, basically say a way of life that could help and do so much good, to help others, to help growth, and not
I
be
think,
so.
I think you can say culture. You can say culture as a Jedi.
I guess so, but the
Jedi was
but,
very much of a culture.
but the Jedi were trash though too. Remember, they were very, very selfish, and Luke didn't want to be. Remember, like the Jedi, the New Republic Jedi were the fucking worst. They were like, yeah, we just got to keep to ourselves. You're like, motherfucker, you got powers, save it, like help everybody.
You're right. No.
And so Luke wanted to help all, and that's what I'm saying is it wasn't culture. He wanted to be a better person for everybody, which is what I want to be. I want to be a good ally for everybody, and I want to be a good person and fight for people who can't speak for themselves. And I feel like Luke did that. Luke had the best story arc where he made a mistake, almost, with his nephew, and then turning his back on the world. Which sometimes we do that. We get upset and we just like, I'm upset and I need. And I don't, there's nobody with me. You just feel alone. You feel cold. You feel so disconnected, and you just need time to yourself, and you just get lost, and then somebody comes to help you out, and you're like, don't help me. I don't need to. And you're just like, please help me. Don't go. Don't leave. Please don't leave. Like, kind of like that situation. And he died literally saving Leia and everybody. He went out there, force projected himself, and stopped Ben from getting his mom and everybody. I love Luke.
Because, I mean, we all wanted him to die in a better way. We wanted a fucking fight. Like,
I don't know. I thought that was pretty great where he wasn't even there. Like, Ben was so mad. He was like, I'm finally beating my uncle. And then his uncle just disappeared.
I knew he wasn't there. If you didn't know that he wasn't there the whole time, then there's something wrong with you.
That's true.
I got caught. I will say I got caught. I was pleasantly surprised. I was caught in the end.
Really?
I got caught. I know I'm normally smarter than that.
I mean,
they never touched him. They never touched.
There's a point where your brain turns to soup.
I know.
I need lightsabers to cross.
I got lost in the sauce. That's what happened.
It was good. The dirt, the salt that was flying everywhere, like that was really cool. And he was hiding in the salt, so he couldn't hit him. Like, no, like I understand too. Like for a little bit, I was like, is he there? And that's the whole thing. It's like I love the fact that he just one last time got to fuck with Ben.
Yeah, that was damn.
Uncle.
Let me type this out. Luke Skywalker.
Oh wow, what did that remind me of?
Lemar, do you have a question?
Yeah.
No, can I go next? I just want to go next.
Yes.
Okay. I need you to listen to me very closely.
Yeah.
Because the character I'm going to say
has
a problem when they're not the title I'm going to say.
Oh, I thought you were saying it need more cowbell. I was like, Christopher Walken.
We, as African American nerds, keep saying that there's only 2 to 3 black men in Star Wars. But we keep forgetting the original black man of Star Wars.
You don't need to say more.
The most OP space wizard who we have yet to see, and very much in Rogue One got a taste to see what unrestraint meant for this man. Because every fight we saw of him, he held back. He did not let his full power ever fully come out. And I don't think we ever really will. My vote is clearly Darth Vader, not Anakin Skywalker. Darth Vader, okay?
Make that known.
No, make that known because Anakin taints him a little bit. I understand. But Darth Vader, when you first saw episode 3, 4, and 5, Darth Vader was a menace. He is 7 foot something?
Yeah, he's like 7'4", I think, or something like that.
Time we don't know how he went from Hayden Christensen to James Earl Jones with a voice. We don't know how that happened. We don't know. And let me tell you something. Every time I see Darth Vader, I understand that he could have ended this situation quickly. Think about it. That Rogue One scene was beautiful. Why? Because he just walked forward. He wasn't with the bullshit. He didn't have to struggle. He knew where the end was, and he just walked forward. Let's look at The Force Awakens, The Force Unleashed, the very first one, when you got to play as Darth Vader for the first, 30 minutes of the game, where you just walked forward threw everyone off the trees, sliced droids, stormtroopers in half. That's why I have a problem with the latest Star Wars movie. Very good Dark Souls kind of thing, but lightsaber doesn't feel like a lightsaber in freaking Ron Howard's hand versus when with Darth Vader. Because you think Luke had a chance of actually going toe-to-toe with Darth? He was testing the boy. And he let him do whatever he thought he was going to do. And then stopped it when it got too far, just to say, I'm your pappy.
Wait. Pause. He took a hand to make him grow, because that was the same thing that made him. So yeah, you make points. You're making points, Lemar.
So what I'm saying is, also, like, if you look at Star Wars, you look at all these other characters, even Luke. You can even look at Luke. But no one has the most pull, fame, and beauty as Darth Vader. Kylo Ren even was trying to be and got nowhere close to being Darth Vader. Not even close. And if you want to go into books, Darth Vader didn't die. He decided to stop. He yeeted that motherfucker. He decided. Palpatine couldn't control Darth. He was in pain since he was resurrected. He lived in pain. He didn't have to, but he did. Now, granted, episode 1, 2, and 3, that was pussy ass bitch. Episode 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 through 9, that motherfucker is the shit. So Darth Vader is number 1. I'm so sorry it went so long.
Oh my god, how do I follow that? But yeah, I will. So I know who's gonna win, but we're gonna persist.
No, you don't.
And
no,
yet
you don't. Trust me.
I've had the things before and I lost. So don't
Trust me. I'm the chaotic one. Remember this. I'll choose someone that no one tried it.
No, can't do that.
I loved all of your suggestions so far. They brought me a lot of joy.
Even my Jar Jar Binks.
Oh God. So my choice actually was Ahsoka Tano. And this is why, obviously for different reasons, but it is very, very difficult for the writers to create a female character that just isn't total shit.
Yeah.
And I have found more often than not, if a franchise has a cartoon or a TV show spinoff or something that is not of the whole, at the time that it was made, it's not considered a part of the main narrative, the whole, they're able to actually have creators with voices, kind of take the reins and do things with characters and make them fully fleshed human beings and not seem like they were cooked up in a lab just to make middle America, the popcorn munchers, happy. And I feel like they were able to do that with Ahsoka Tano from the first cartoon movie she was in all throughout Clone Wars and beyond. I mean, they also allowed you to see her as a young girl and then grow up into a fully fleshed out woman. And I thought that was great. And they did it basically flawlessly. They didn't have these like random like asides that you usually see, these tropey asides where she's like fighting over a dude with another female Jedi or whatever. She was brave, she didn't take shit, even from her own master. She knew when to question authority. And as a woman, that is something that you don't see very often, especially in film and TV media. And you don't often see it done well, to the point where the female character doesn't come off as like a shrew or a bitch. And she did that. From the very beginning. And also, Ahsoka Tano is a survivor. That girl worked her way from being a Jedi to being cast out to proving her own innocence, like while being chased by the entire Jedi Order as well as the Republic Army. And she adapts to any situation because even after she left the Order, she was a pirate for a time, she was a smuggler, and then she became sort of this gray Jedi. And she was able to do it all with such finesse and then not lose herself along the way as well. She was able to still keep those seeds of humanity and that hope and that spark within her that allowed her to push forward, that allowed her to still be the good guy, to still be a good guy. So that Ahsoka Tano, that's mine. That's my number one.
That was awesome.
I hate that. That was a good pick, and I hate you for it.
You're welcome.
It's crazy.
You're welcome.
It's crazy that we got
friendly
Ahsoka
competition.
We got Ahsoka versus Vader. You know what I mean? We got it going again.
Oh my God! Yeah, you do.
Oh,
You
come
do.
on. Luke is up there too.
Yeah, he's up there. And I could choose Luke. I
He's
could
there,
choose
but
Vader.
He's the main focus of
I
everything.
can choose anybody.
I understand. Like Luke deserves to be there. This is a bunch of S tier.
Yeah, this is.
People put together.
It's a hard one.
Ahsoka deserves more. I hope when she finally gets her own series, that they do the Clone Wars Ahsoka, not just I'm cool for an episode Ahsoka. Yeah, because
I think that was her
is
introduction. I think that was like kind of because Disney does this all the freaking time. They do like testing ground episodes for certain characters to just kind of like see what the audience pool says about it before they're like, and now she has her own show, guys. Aren't you excited? And it's just like, you were testing the waters, guys. This was like, that was her guinea pig episode, basically. So
good luck.
Absolutely.
It's Matt's crazy ass, but good luck.
Wait.
Marcelous
hasn't gone yet. Yeah.
Who you gonna bring, bro?
So it's funny. I have to switch mine around. I'm gonna take my number 4 and put him as number 1. Because my number 1 was because number 4 I did my list. I mean I was the judge.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because my number 1 was Darth Vader. Darth Vader is dope. I don't know if you guys ever read Vader Down. Vader Down is a comic series. It's sick. It's basically Vader getting cut off from the rest of like all of the dark side, and like all of the rebellion is trying to kill him on this one planet, and it's just him rampaging through everybody. It's a sick ass series.
Some crazy shit happens.
It's crazy that you know Vader Down. That's dope. You get like gold star right there.
Yeah. How dare you?
But maybe not just use the judge of this. But, you're stuck with me now.
Okay, so
it's all in favor of your choice.
So this is my thing. So for my number 4 was someone that was actually number 1. He's my favorite character throughout Star Wars. But I didn't think that he could make it as number 1, so that's why I didn't put him as number 1. I put him as number 4. There's a character that they're doing something with, which made me just happy with the Star Wars Rebels, and I think with the Mandalorian they kind of like hinted at possibility that he's going to come through. If you guys know anything about Stormtroopers, Order 66 happened. There was a number of Stormtroopers that were able to fight Order 66 and not do what they wanted to do, what they wanted them to do. This guy took a shot to the head at one point, lost an eye, so his chip was damaged, so he didn't have to follow Order 66. They brought him back in Rebels as an older man. He's a clone, so to give yourself your own identity from the clones is amazing. I'm gonna stop talking shit. Colonel Wolf, Commander Wolf from 104th Battalion. Commander Wolf was the shit. He was dope as hell. I'm a wolf. I got his fucking whole insignia on my shoulder.
That's amazing. Great pick. Great fucking pick.
The fact that when they showed him in Rebels and he came out like, yeah, I'm still alive. I didn't do what you think they did, and I'm here to help you all. It made me happy because I loved him in comics. I loved him during the Clone Wars with Jedi Clue. He's just amazing. His whole the wolf pack was great to me. If I remember correctly, throughout the canon, the wolf pack had the most defectors from the Stormtroopers that didn't follow Order 66. Like the wolf pack was the ones that was just they loved their Jedi master so much. So
that nigga. Okay, I know who you're talking about because I was like, that sounds familiar. And I had to look it up. I'm like, oh, I remember that because I watched a little bit of the Clone Wars as well, too. I remember his ass. Okay.
Yeah, so that's my pick for number one. His personal favorite. I know he might not make it as it, but Wolf was the shit to me.
No, he was. I'm so happy you said his name. That's awesome. Yes. Cool.
So I have. Hold on, let me just write this down. Command Wolf. Wolf. How you spell Wolf?
WLLFFE.
Shit, that was a joke. I swear to God. I was then. I'm sorry. All right. So basically, I got young crazy nigga, evil crazy nigga, hot Jedi girl with the pigtails, and Star Wolf. So
Star Wolf.
I'm surprised no one said Han Solo, which I don't care. I'm surprised no one said Obi-Wan Kenobi. No, okay. No one.
Top
okay,
10,
I
top
mean,
5.
Clone Wars Kenobi could top 10. I'll give you that.
Shit, y'all niggas, y'all know this way more than me, and it don't matter what I choose because I can't choose my thing because I was gonna choose Jar Jar Binks just to fuck with all y'all and make Tyler happy as hell, but I can't do that. I can't do that.
I respect the character. I don't love the character. I respect him, and I wanted at least
same difference, nigga. It don't matter. same difference. Okay, I really want to put Mando as number one and shit, but I can't do that. So, out of all the choices that I've heard on this list so far, the one that I actually understand and I thought was the dopest. We couldn't think of the term, but Lemar, you were thinking of ruthless aggression. I'm choosing Darth Vader.
Yes,
Makes
sir.
sense. Yeah.
I think I got a golden ticket this time.
Yeah,
you
did.
3 out of 5. Yeah.
You got 3 out of 5. Like,
yeah.
Your argument's out of control, my nigga.
You and Genevieve are tied. 3 out of 5. Yeah.
If y'all want to argue it,
Marcelous, Matt, and I have had 0 this
nothing. I didn't expect nothing.
I think I'm going to do better in the next one, but anyway.
I got 1.
That is our top. but
I got 1. I think I got R2. I think.
No, you never. No, you put him at number 5.
When you said R2.
Yeah.
I said R2 at like 5, but
yeah.
Whatever.
Anyway, that is our top 5: Mace Windu, General Leia, Chewie, R2D2, and Darth Vader. We are going to go on to our honorable mention. I am so excited. Matt, would you like to go first with your honorable mention since you were a judge?
No, because I have to think of it now. Give me a second.
I'll go first. You know, he's always the most important. He's going to get his own show. He was in everything. He's getting his own show coming up. And also, he's the meme king of all of Star Wars. I'm giving it to Obi-Wan. One of my favorite memes still today is
meme king.
Meme king. Where it's Anakin going, what are you doing tonight? He goes, you mean who am I doing tonight? Nothing. What's up? One of my favorite memes of all time. Love it. So, got to give it to Obi-Wan Kenobi. You know, I love his arc. I love everything. I love how Alec Guinness just hated Star Wars, but would just begrudgingly come back to film more because he's just like, I like money.
Money.
I mean, fair.
Money.
Perfectly fair.
Fast stacks, dog.
I'm not hating. Dumb shit for money.
That style, though. Yeah.
That is my number. That is my honorable mention. So who would like to go next?
Lemar.
I'll go.
Okay,
kind of got
Matt,
one.
you go.
I really like the Mandalorian. Like that's why he's my number one. But
Okay.
honorable mentions to Finn. He was actually an interesting character. He was dope. He deserved more. He deserved more.
If
the
you guys
way they
want,
set up. What? Go ahead.
If you guys want, I have the original script from Colin Trevorrow for what episode 9 was supposed to be, and Finn has an unbelievable monologue where he's talking to an entire field of broken and messed up stormtrooper clones to rile them up. It is his Braveheart moment, and I legitimately started tearing up because it's beautifully written. Finn had the perfect arc in that movie, and they finally got to use him to what he was supposed to be, where J.J. Abrams just took the rug from under him and fucked him up. And again,
so many other characters.
Fuck J.J. Abrams. I really do think he's the worst thing to happen to Star Wars, in all honesty. Anyway,
I mean, that's
Star
dope.
Trek.
That's
you ruined
cool.
my Star Trek and you ruined my Star Wars, so fuck you, man. 2 for 2, fuck you.
That's nice. I'm not that deep into Star Wars to actually
Or
fucking
Trek.
read that. or track. I'm not in the track either. Once again, during that time, I was watching a lot of Dragon Ball Z and a lot of hentai. If you was asking me about Bible Black, I know that shit like the back of my hand. You ask me about Star Wars, I don't know shit. But you know what? It's the point that Finn was a dope ass character, and they did him wrong.
Yep.
And I thought he was pretty cool as well too. So yeah,
love Finn. I love Finn. I absolutely love Finn. And I'll give you guys a script. Duel of the Fates.
I'm not gonna read that. I am not.
I might read it. Up next,
shit.
I like this character well, Tyler has very strong feelings about this movie. I think it was kind of the coolest thing to happen to a character where your history and your past means nothing, which is why I hated 3 so much. I wanted to give it up to Rey.
I love Rey.
Rey was dope. Rey was cool. I liked everything about Rey up until the 3rd movie she was in.
The kiss, yeah.
Anyway, so sorry. That brings me so much anger because there was nothing about them that was justified.
Yes.
Yep.
That was
Sexual tension. Sexual tension. No, man.
None.
You try to kill each other. Nothing says you try to kill each other. Like fuck it. Come on.
They were cousins at best.
Hey,
man.
Hey, wait, he's right though.
Tension.
Remember 21 Jump Street when they got in? Is this a sexy fight? Are we gonna do it or not? Yeah, that was.
It's the same shit.
Yeah,
They try to kill you. It's kind of hot. We can fuck like right after. As long as no one dies.
If they just hugged and moved on, okay, that's fine. But you shoehorned a kid.
Yes.
Anyway,
Keep it a
Rey,
nice G-rated hug, guys.
That's all. They
friend zone. Just kidding. I'm joking.
Very end and barely, fucking barely. But anyway, just Rey.
Yeah,
Rey was cool. I liked that the very fact we don't know where Rey came from. I also like the fact that when she was like, "Who am I? Where am I from?" The answer was, "It doesn't matter," or nothing, or it was just you or you. That was a fantastic.
That's my favorite thing about her. I love Rey. Yep.
Because it doesn't matter who you are in the past; it matters who you are now. And the very fact that she's so powerful towards the end of that movie, once again, just fuels the reasons why the 3rd one angered me.
Yep.
It angered me. But Rey,
Absolutely.
sorry.
Nope, you're fine. You're fine. Alrighty, Marcelous or Jen, who wants to go first?
I can go if you don't want to go.
Yeah, sure, go.
You're the guest. We're gonna let you go last on this one. Okay, so for honorable mention, I have 3. No, I mean it's an honor.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
In comedy, she's the closer.
Put my pick up on a pedestal, please. Don't. It's not that good.
So my pick is technically a cheat. One of them I want to give a shout out to the Ewoks. I feel like they did not get a full thing. You know what I mean? They saved the Empire technically. They was eating stormtroopers. They did put some work in. They really did. Yeah, on the planet, they put some work in. If you look at that movie again, if the Ewok wasn't there, they would.
No, that face was because they ate stormtroopers. I'm like, yeah.
They ate them. They ate them. They ate them.
I mean, their loved ones died too, like so.
No, I get it.
It's good.
Cannibalism was just weird. Anyway.
But yeah, it's not the Ewoks. My honorable mention is somebody that I feel like they should have did more with. I wish they would have did more with. They did do it in the Clone Wars, but I would have loved to see him come back into some type of live action. I was hoping that they bring his brother into account because his brother and him was a crazy duo, and I like that background. So I'm going with Darth Maul and Savage Opress. They were a dope duo. We got to see the Lord of the Sith fight them and go hard. I was hoping that they were going to bring that back somehow, some way. I think in Rogue One they have an after.
Solo.
Huh? Solo. You're right. Thank you. I just want to try and give props to Rogue One.
You're fine.
But yeah, in Solo they have that after scene where they show the hologram. I was hoping they were going to do more with it. They didn't. But Darth Maul was a dope ass character to me. He's one of the only other Sith that I felt like they actually did something dope with.
He was the scariest Sith that we ever saw, which was like very important. You know what I mean?
Grievous was fucking scary as hell to me. It was just something about that
Darth Maul
voice.
was
But he was episode 2, where demon. Yeah.
Clear demon.
Dude, when we saw him in the trailers, we were like, "What the fuck is that?" Like,
no, you're right.
Like,
technically, that's space racism. I want you to know, because that could just be his face. Like the Mauls could just be.
That's what they look like. Yeah, no, honestly.
all
Whatever.
of his people, they're just like, oh, you came over. We have 1,000 cookies for you. And they're like all the nicest people. And he's the one bastard that makes them all look bad.
Wow, true.
Anyway, and Genevieve, for your honorable mention.
All right, my honorable mention is actually a Clone Wars character. She is what I would say is probably like the Catwoman of the Star Wars series, and that is Asajj Ventress.
Yes.
She has a fantastic character arc.
Yes.
She has the best voice actress behind her. She is just so great. I just love how free she is just to be mean, and like she's also oddly sexy.
Yes, she is. It's crazy.
She really is.
She is
Bald ass.
the Catwoman to Obi-Wan's Batman. I like it. It's great. I love it. I just think she gets overlooked, and I think that she really had a great arc, especially when she became a bounty hunter, because I was like, that fits you, girl. Like,
it was better than her trying to be a sis. No, you're right. Like, it was so much better.
Character, why is she not cosplayed more?
How do you spell this?
Because it's body paint and
bald cap.
Yeah, a bald cap.
ASAJJ.
ASAJJ.
Like Asajj.
I like it. It's a good one. And with that, we will go on to our bottom three worst. We are here for the worst Star Wars characters of all time. Top three, bottom three, whatever. The three worst. And this time will be Genevieve will be our first judge. The second will be me. And third will be Marcelous. So, yeah.
Just to remind you, Genevieve, you do get a pick this time.
Yeah, you get to pick, you can be selfish. You can pick your own.
Oh, okay.
And Matthew,
it probably won't be my own.
Matthew, you went. You were judged last for number one. You get to be the first person to go. For worst.
So I don't know a lot. Just want to clarify that again to all y'all out there. But this motherfucker sucks. I hate him. He has a big ass nose. He's a piece of shit. I don't know his name. I call him Bird Nigga. But like. I think his name is Watto. He was the owner of Anakin.
Watto.
And he's just piece of shit. I hate his voice. He has a punchable face. He owes some slaves, which obviously is bad because I'm black. Fuck this nigga. I'm choosing Watto. Okay? I'm choosing his ass. If I had the choice to look, this is how serious this shit is. Once again, I don't know shit about Star Wars. All I know is that if magic was real and genies existed, I would ask Genie, hey, create this thing so I can punch you in the face to get rid of this shit. And I would do that. I would waste a wish just to punch him in the face. Fuck this nigga. Fuck this nigga. I'm choosing Watto. And to be honest, if he ain't on this list, I'm going to choose him every other time until he's on this list.
He's on that horse.
So Watto.
If this is your first rodeo, get on. Strap on, baby.
Yeah.
World peace, punch Watto in the face. World peace, punch Watto in the
that
face.
Motherfucker right in the face.
It's a hard pick.
If you have 3 wishes from a genie, it doesn't fucking matter. You have 1 extra to just pop off after you're done with world peace and punch Watto.
Mm-hmm. So. Right, exactly. Okay.
Punch Watto again.
World peace, then like the rest 2 wishes, punch that nigga in the face twice. Fuck this nigga.
Wow.
Fuck Watto.
Okay.
You have a shitty name, you have a shitty nose, your wings suck, you look like a wig ass, ragged ass bitch anyway. Fuck you, Watto. I don't care.
Slaves.
Shit.
All right.
And slaves, but that's bad too. But fuck.
God. All right, who wants to go next? Lemar?
Okay, cool. I'll go again.
Shit.
Watto.
Now, I want to warn you. It's gonna be some hate. But how Matt feels about Watto, I kind of feel about this character.
Like Star Wars? Is it like the way you felt about Superman? Superman from
No, it's not that Superman can die in a fire. But
let him go. I'm curious.
What are you talking about?
Go.
Anyway. Honestly, outside, I haven't watched Clone Wars, so I can't say what he's done in Clone Wars, so I want you to go ahead and put that. But from the movie perspective, he's full of shit from start to finish. He didn't need that cane. Fucking second episode, he walked up to this giant white man, dropped the cane, pulled out a lightsaber, and said, "Bring these hands." Okay? He didn't need it. So that means he's been fucking around for a movie and a half. Okay? And then he looked at this little white boy, this little poor slave white boy. He looked at him and says, "You look evil. Fuck you." And guess what? Started this man towards a path of problems. If Yoda wasn't a fucking asshole, maybe he can say, you have some anger in you because you might be a slave. Maybe if we help you find some stability in your life and welcome you into a family, maybe won't become the greatest asshole in the universe. Maybe if he told his son to stop being a bitch and fight, he wouldn't have lost his hand. I want to give it up to Yoda. Yoda can kiss my ass.
Makes sense. It does make sense.
He tortured every Skywalker that came to his door.
It's true. From
the time that they showed up to the time they died, he tortured every Skywalker that came in front of him like they were somebody who stole something. It would be racist if it wasn't like they were just a white boy.
Blonde hair, blue-eyed white boys.
Yoda fucked with every Skywalker till they died. He even went to Luke and said, "Stop being a bitch and burn the shit down."
Show Yoda on your top 5.
So fuck Yoda.
Granted,
Yoda saw so much shit.
Granted, he knew that the books weren't there, but yeah, I can understand that.
And so he fucked with them for no reason.
Well, it was about letting things go.
It was about fucking with him.
Yeah, that's true.
The man talks in riddles. Like, I have to agree with him there. He talks in riddles. He can, nigga, like, come on, you got pertinent information.
Exactly. Are you telling me that Yoda, as old as he and could not comprehend the English language, put the adjectives behind the nouns, you motherfucker? You know what you're doing. You're fucking with people on purpose. Woo! Being an asshole I am. Yes,
I mean, also he walked
Jar Jar Binks.
tall,
What?
But like
he didn't need the cane.
Even sort out his own house. He
All I have
couldn't
to
even
say,
put his own house in order.
I don't like the fact at one point that nigga was riding a Wookiee. He rode a Wookiee. Okay, you're not supposed to watch.
He did a whole bunch of evil shit.
Yeah, in one of the episodes.
Yoda caused so much shit. If he just embraced one child. One Skywalker. That's why he didn't fuck with Rey, because she wasn't a Skywalker. Did Yoda talk to Rey? Nope. Who did he talk to? Luke and Anakin. They died.
Right this down.
You really need to write this down, man.
Jesus.
Please. Use this as a comedy set, for the love of God.
Marcelous, can I request to go last this once because I never go last?
Yeah, so you want me to go or Genevieve?
If that's okay. No, well, Genevieve is judge. So
I'm judging you all.
Okay, so I'll go next. Lemar, damn.
Yeah, that's a mood right there, man.
It really is. I hate
rude.
That's a mood.
He fucked with the Skywalkers till they died.
I'm gonna choose this character because, and it's gonna be crazy because there's a crazy juxtaposition to what character we chose as number one, and it's strictly because I love this character. Honestly, I understand him. It's kind of what Lemar was saying. Like, I'm an orphan, so I can kind of understand where he was coming from and certain shit. But they just didn't do right by this character in the movies, and the only time you got to see him actually do what he should have done, or like you actually cared about him, was in the Clone Wars, I think. And then when he actually made that transition into his alter ego. So when it comes down to it, I love this character, but I hate this character, so that's why I'm putting him as number 3. I'm going Anakin Skywalker.
Oh.
And I'm not saying baby Anakin. Baby Anakin, I like Pod Racer Anakin. He was dope. To say that, and a lot of people hate on him, but to say, like Lemar once again said, this nigga was a slave. He was making lemonade out of lemons, motherfucker.
Won the bitch.
Yes,
First race, won it.
Yes.
With like limited capacity parts.
He beat that scary motherfucker.
So, like, I'm not saying baby Anakin. I'm saying, like, grown Anakin. Like, they really try.
Like the sand thing. I don't like sand. You're like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
He is creepy. Anakin is a creeper. As a woman, he is creepy. That is some red flags, creepy shit that no amount of rose-tinted glasses, like, even if you thought that he was smoking ass hot, would you, as a woman, feel safe around that motherfucker? Like,
Kylo got from him.
especially when he's like in her apartment and she's and Padme's packing her bag and he's like, Obi-Wan always yells at me. He doesn't understand me. And it's like, and Padme's just like, I only have the entire like Republic to,
on my
like,
shoulders.
fucking represent.
Yep.
But you just bitch about your teacher. It's fucking fine.
Even the way that he stares at her and certain things, and she's like, "Stop looking at me like that." Like, it's weird, motherfucker. Obi-Wan's like, "Hey, yo, Anakin, stop looking at her like that, nigga. Go get in the bathroom. Like, what's wrong with you?" Like,
Anakin must have had the fucking lightsaber.
Obi-Wan
Padme was looking
Kenobi.
at him.
I just want to say this right here, right now. Anakin was there, but Obi-Wan Kenobi was there the whole fucking time.
He was the Piccolo.
I'll drink to that.
Yes, he was.
Right
The
there.
Piccolo.
Anyway,
there.
Anakin Skywalker is a great pick because he's on my list as well.
Yeah.
So that's my pick. Go ahead, Tyler.
I love it. Thank you, Marcelous. However, hey guys, Star Wars has some of the greatest characters of all sci-fi of everything. That's why it's such a huge, amazing thing. There's one thing though that's been hidden for a few years that you can only get bootlegged or a really shitty copy of. Hey guys, did you know that Chewbacca had a nephew named Lumpy? Did you know that Lumpy just loved hanging out on handrails and just like balancing like and almost falling to his death, and then also annoying every single thing on this planet? Lumpy was so annoying. He annoyed you through a TV. He annoyed everybody who was around him. He annoyed his parents. Chewbacca didn't even. Okay, it was a holiday. Chewbacca could go home and see his family, and then thought, "Oh, Lumpy's there. I'm gonna stick with Han." Like even Chewie refused to actually go and see his family in person because of Lumpy's existence. Lumpy is the third worst character of Star Wars because fuck that thing, and fuck that look too. There's like this gif of him like, and it's like really creepy and it's really terrifying. And Lumpy, fuck
Like
Lumpy.
what Tyler is saying is true, because it's really hard to be a bad Wookiee. How are you a bad Wookiee? Like, really? You fucked up being a Wookiee?
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, I have to say.
Tyler
man,
came out
his-
swinging.
Yeah.
Hair looks good though. I'll say that.
Yeah,
Lumpy actually reminds me
Fabio hair for sure. Care more about his hair than he cared about existing or being useful.
the quality of Lumpy and his outfit. I really think it's all. I mean, it's not all in the outfit, but I mean that outfit was fucking jank. The quality of that outfit was like original Star Trek series, but like one of their worser episodes. That was the quality of that shit.
Whoa.
And I love Star Trek, but you must admit there is some wonky shit that walks onto set in some of those episodes.
Yes.
No. I will say this. I will die on
That's
this.
so funny.
Star Trek aliens look way better than any alien in the cantina of Star Wars. I'm sorry. I love Star Wars, but every single come on. The devil, that devil guy, the guy that looks up and he just looks like a triangle, dude. Some of those aliens they didn't
You
even
can't
try.
say any. You can't say
Okay,
any.
okay. I'm sorry. Most of. The bartender looked like crap. I mean, the bartender just had a pig nose. Like, who gives a shit? Like, dude,
You forgot about the fucking
Klingons.
Shatner days.
That's what I was about to
Where
say.
they
They
just-
were just like, that's
They just
great.
painted the bitch green.
I know,
They got a black woman and painted her
first
green.
off-
It was like, look.
Yeah. First off, insanely small budget. Everything was cardboard. So okay, you have Star Wars. You have Star Wars. Where everything is made out of like money, and Star Trek that had everything cardboard.
Like everyone, just sit
we're
on
getting off
Tyler.
subject.
Sorry.
Okay, wait, Tyler, come on, Genevieve. What do you think are the worst three?
Okay, all right. So let me get this straight. We have Watto, who
Man,
fuck
that
that
nigga.
guy.
Yeah. You,
Fuck Watto.
Beat me up, Scotty.
fuck that nigga. I'm just saying. Punch that nigga in the face.
All right, so Watto was actually my choice if I wasn't doing this.
Mhm.
But I feel
Great minds
like
think alike.
if I don't say Yoda, we're not gonna get him on the list.
He only got 4. He only got like 3 on the list. Do not give it to him. He got like 3 on the list.
I'm sorry. I think I speak for all of us. Give it to Lumpy, for the love of God. Like
nah, he got beautiful hair.
See,
you can ignore that.
Doesn't make me angry. He
Yeah.
makes me bored. And he really didn't have as much of it. He didn't have an astronomically bad, horrific effect on the entire galaxy that our pal Yoda did.
Wow.
You don't have to pander to Lemar. It's fine. You don't have to pander to his ass. Fuck him. You know who you can fuck though? Fuck Waddle. Right? Okay, just say it.
You know what? I feel like we're gonna return. I really want to return to Yoda, but like
you can. I mean,
feel like on the scale of bad shit, it's Watto, then Yoda, then
go with Yoda.
Heart.
Go with the heart.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Go with the heart. This is your list.
Go with
your list. You can choose. Mm-hmm.
I need to punish Yoda.
Okay.
I do. I need to punish him because I feel like we're not going to return. We will return to Watto, I promise. But
the next 2 more times.
Maybe.
Guarantee you that.
I have 2 more better. I think I have 2 more worse characters than Watto.
In
all honesty, he is terrible. He is unbelievably terrible. But I think I have picked the 2 worst ones though. So, but anyways, I am the judge of number 2, and so Genevieve was the judge last round. Genevieve, you get the floor.
Most excellent. I am not prepared. So this just actually cropped up when I was invited on the show. This was actually the first character that cropped up in my mind as far as things that were bugging me that week. And so this is just throwing it out there because it was just the feeling of the week. But I have to throw Papa Palpatine under the fucking bus.
Yes.
Because Palpatine I was absolutely fine with him in the prequels. We were golden. We were good. I was like, I see that sneaky little, that
I see you.
look behind your eyes. And I'm like, I think it comes from a place of feeling betrayed. Because in the last film, he just shows up out of fuck all nowhere with this master plan. He's like, oh, it's Rey. I'm your whatever great millionth grandfather.
May I add, via Fortnite, by the way. Just letting you guys know that Fortnite is canon in Star Wars. Just letting you guys know that. Sorry.
No. Really? If that's the case, then yeah.
The message at the beginning of the movie that he sends out was sent out on Fortnite, and Fortnite is canon in Star Wars universe.
If you say that's canon in Star Wars universe, then technically speaking, that means Fortnite. That means all the other stuff that falls into Fortnite falls under Star Wars.
The scrolls. It says Emperor Palpatine calls that it is in Fortnite.
It's canon. And since that's canon, that means other characters from Fortnite are canon. So technically speaking, Ryu from Street Fighter and Chun-Li from Street Fighter are also canon in Star Wars. All right, this is dope.
Anyway,
I need to change my list.
I apologize, Genevieve. I'm sorry.
Palpatine needs to stay in his fucking lane. That's my personal opinion. Just like, you fucking died, dude. You got electrified. You got fucking irradiated. Just die. Just fucking die. Like, we did not need to drag that old ship out of the fucking yard and be like, look, guys, we have a big bad baddie for our last film. And it's like, what? Is it because you killed off every other potential, like, big bad that you could have, like, and you needed to just, like, reach up your ass and pull something out real quick and just throw it at the wall and be like, all right, this is our story treatment, guys. Palpatine is back. I feel betrayed because I loved that character just because of what a little genius shit he was. And then he comes back like, hey, I'm Palpatine. I'm back and I'm gonna kill them. No, you had your chance. You had your chance. Stay in your fucking lane, Palpatine. And that's That was just my feeling of the week. That was the first thing
beautiful.
that came to mind when I was invited on the show. So I would be remiss if I didn't just go with it.
That was beautiful.
Not
Thank you.
following that.
Not wrong.
All right.
Who's judge for this one?
Me.
All right. Anyone want to go?
Can I say?
Nope, I'm not
wait.
following that.
Can I say one thing? It's not going to say anything else. I'm just saying I had to switch my 1 and 3 because of who the judges were, and I'm going to say that. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Who's the judge for number 1?
You are.
Oh shit.
I would
okay.
like to do. I'll go. And I would like. I'm gonna switch it up for one note, but I would like to do a reading from this character, a dramatic reading. I killed them all. They're dead. Every single one of them. Not just the men, but the women and the children too. They're like animals. And I slaughtered them like they were animals. I hated them.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Scene.
Good read. So you just that was beautiful.
Yeah, golf clap. You get the golf clap. I don't know how whiter I can be right now for you.
Oh god.
I wasn't prepared for that one. That was fantastic.
I definitely was. That was beautiful.
Here's the thing. Have you ever seen a character so bad and once again ruined a man's career for many years? But have you ever seen a character so bad that it made people go, "That's not the same guy"? No way. And once again, not the child. The child was not bad. Pod race Anakin was actually kind of helpful. But episode 2 and 3, Anakin Skywalker, crying over his baby mama that fucked him as a teenager, was too much.
I understand.
I believe Anakin Skywalker was the worst thing, and I want you all to remember that Padme was looking at Anakin like a piece of candy when he was 8.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I know we want to act like that Game of Thrones shit didn't happen.
She courted that boy.
But Khal Drogo was all up in that candy.
You know who sucks though? Waddle. Waddle fucking sucks as a goddamn character because this motherfucker sucks as hell. Okay, he has bullshit ass wings. Okay, he had slaves, which was bad as hell. Okay, some bullshit. And you know what else is bad? His ass. He has a punchable face. Don't you want to punch his face? I know y'all motherfuckers want to punch his face. Look, everybody may not agree here, but you out there, the audience, I know you want to punch that motherfucker in the face. And we all agree, slavery's bad. But you know who's bad? Waddle. Fuck that nigga.
Has the elephant feet. The weird suction cup elephant feet. That
yes, he does. Which is even worse. Like I'm not into feet. I'm not. Some
There's
people
a lot
are.
of things on him that don't serve a purpose.
And that adds on to how bad he is as a character. He's fucking useless. Okay, if he has to feet, have some attractive feet at least. He sucks. Fuck him. You know how bad he is? This motherfucker has a brother. I'm sorry, he has a son named Blotto that showed up in Phineas and Ferb as a cameo episode and was like, "Man, my dad is stupid." That's enough said right there. That he got insulted in a different show on Phineas and Ferb on Disney, which is ran about the same shit. That's how bad this nigga is. Fuck,
where do you pull this information from? This is why I love you. This is why I love Matt. He gets me pulling out of nowhere. I'm watching Phineas and Ferb later.
You did your homework.
Fuck this nigga. I'm just saying, he sucks as a person.
Oh my god.
As a creature, whatever the fuck he is. Fuck him. And he sucks at losing bets as well too. He lost a bet. That's why he lost Anakin as well.
Wait.
Look at Lemar. Look at Lemar.
Lemar, what's happening? What's happening, Lemar? What's happening?
So I'm looking up Watto and shit, and there is a link that says Vader kills Watto.
Oh shit.
Good.
Oh, that's great. That's good. Good for it.
That don't mean shit right now.
Apparently, this is comic books. He cut that nigga's head.
Oh yeah, he did.
I wasn't there for it. I would have punched him in the face, and that's great. That Vader.
He wanted to save his mom. And his mom was dead, right?
No, this is Vader. This was when he was Vader. He killed Watto. He was back on the planet.
Got it.
Fuck this nigga.
He killed them all.
What?
Not only Watto, but his stupid face too.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like animals.
Okay. Marcelous.
I'll get you for this.
Fuck.
Marcelous.
This is way too much fun. So originally, I had Darth Sidious because I agree with everything you're saying. It's Palpatine, Papa Palpatine.
Got you.
Okay. No, it's fine. I shouldn't have used this call for Papa Palpatine. It's because like I'm just gonna name this like just to help to her argument. There's so many other people they could have used. Darth Bane, the Knights of Ren, Darth Plagueis. They could have used Darth Maul and Salve Oppress. They could have used so many other characters. Like
they could have saved that testicle of a man from one more movie.
Or it could have just been Ben Solo.
Yeah, that would have been sick. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So I'm gonna switch my pick because she said that. This is on the lines of Lemar. Yoda was annoying, but like I said before, Yoda had this thing where he was so like a fucking like everybody loved him so much that they wanted to try and multiply and make another Yoda. Now I'm not talking about Grogu. I'm talking about Yaddle. I don't know if you guys know who Yaddle is.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Yoda in a wig. Yeah.
That bad.
Oh no.
Yeah. So Yaddle was one of those characters that was an obvious like just money grab. They're like, we're gonna make a female Yaddle. We're gonna make a Yoda, throw a wig on this chick. It's gonna be over. I don't think I really have to say much about this. Yaddle.
No, I agree.
Yeah, that's a mood.
So, like I said before, I didn't have to switch my number 2. Anakin Skywalker is a pain, but I'm so sorry. The character, as George Lucas intended, is all one character. Anakin Skywalker lives on to be Darth Vader. Anakin Skywalker is Darth Vader. I cannot pick Anakin Skywalker because it comes with that territory. I am sorry.
No, we'll give you that. We'll give you that. Okay, all right.
You almost had me at Watto until I found out that Watto actually had been killed. So the fact that Darth Vader had revenge on this piece of shit makes it so much better.
Fuck you, Lemar.
And
God damn it.
Yaddle sucks. Yaddle sucks, but you know what? Like George Costanza had a wig in one episode, and it was all right. It was all right. You were like, I don't like it, but whatever. We'll keep going. My number 2 always was Emperor Palpatine because I fucking hate Emperor Palpatine. I hate Sheev Palpatine.
Oh my god, Sheev.
He is
that was his first name.
He is such a generic, like, even when that, like, I understand that they introduced him in Return of the Jedi, and like it was just the dumbest shit in the world. Yes, they helped him and made him look better in the prequel movies, absolutely. Especially as a Star Trek fan, seeing somebody become evil was very interesting. But again, Rise of Skywalker literally ruined everything for me. He has become the worst fucking thing to happen in any storytelling whatsoever.
So upsetting.
They ruined any form of like groundedness in anything that like in any character development by making him come back and be stupid and be blind and have like all this control and for Rey to be his granddaughter, which was the dumbest shit. Fuck you, J.J. Abrams. You know what? Actually, I switched my answer. I'm gonna pick my own. J.J. Abrams is the worst character, second worst character of. I'm kidding. No, it's gonna be.
I would accept that.
It's gonna be Palpatine, which I think is a good metaphor for J.J. Abrams for sci-fi. So
real shit. That's true.
So Palpatine.
Fair enough.
Palpatine, J.J. Abrams is my pick for the second worst character of all time of Star Wars fandom. I hope you guys understand it and are not too mad at me because that was the one I thought everybody would be really pissed off at me for.
All right, number 1. Let's go. I'm the judge. You guys need to impress me, motherfuckers.
I get to go first. Hey, Marcelous, do you like looking at wood or like walls?
It's my own.
Hey,
does it say I am Groot?
No, but how awesome is like watching grass grow? Sweet. Hey, do you know who Cara Dune is? Because fuck her.
Wow.
My pick is Cara Dune because I would rather watch paint dry and grass grow than watch another episode of that canceled piece of shit. Fuck her. I'm so glad she's dead. Fuck you.
But even just like from the realm that they pulled her from, there are so many other female fighters that they could have chosen. Like, even just beyond like the huge pantheon of characters that you could have just like picked from the Star Wars universe, there were so many other female fighters that you could have chosen from. If that's what your goal was, I think they just were thinking about Deadpool and were like this.
Yeah, who don't have a personality of a Pringle. You know what I mean?
I mean, you have every right, dog. I feel that.
I feel you. I feel you.
Did he call her a potato chip?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just
not just a potato chip.
Pringles are not potato chips. Pringles are.
Plastic.
Pringles cannot label themselves as potato chips. They are.
What the fuck is a Pringle then? What?
I don't think
Yeah,
it was
no,
enough
this
potato.
was actually.
Chemical.
This was actually debunked on the John Oliver show last week tonight. That
Are you serious?
They're called potato crisp. They're not allowed to be called potato chip.
So it's
They're
like the peanut spread. You can't say peanut butter unless it has like what 80% peanuts, and so peanut spread is like 30% or less or some shit. It's crazy. So Jif and all that stuff.
It's like a paste.
I don't know what it is.
It's like a paste that is like has potato in it, but is also like a flour / gluten-based thing. So it's like a paste that they squeeze out. Yeah. It's not actually a potato.
What the fuck?
Cut.
You know Elmer's glue? Elmer's glue? Just kidding.
I was gonna say, don't play.
I was like, what do we know
Pringles.
about Elmer's glue?
Lamar, were you gonna go?
Yeah, I was gonna go.
They just talked with the Pringle thing.
Just so you know.
No, thank you, Genevieve. Thank you.
It's all good. I understand Tyler's call out, and once again should have been called out. But if we're talking about characters themselves and not the actors, I actually like the character in Mandalorian. Yeah, she was playing, but so was the man. No one had a big character arc in that goddamn thing except for Mando and Bill Burr. Never mind. That sentence was bad.
I'm sorry.
That sentence was bad. Shut up. Anyway, but you know who else was a motherfucker?
Wow.
From episode 1 through the Clone Wars, through the original trilogy.
Oh God, no!
All the way to the end, fucking with the fucking Skywalkers till the day they died from beyond the grave. Have you ever wanted to fuck with someone so much that you came back from beyond the grave to do it? Because Yoda has.
Yoda's number 3, isn't he?
Yeah, Yoda got picked.
Oh, Yoda got picked?
This is how much this motherfucker hate Yoda. Jesus God.
I forgot Yoda got picked. Okay, fuck
I would.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. Let me back up.
Oh my God.
That was funny. You better keep that.
In Star Wars, every group of people has a character that.
Oh my God.
The group of people they represent kind of say, "Did you make this person about us?" And that person is going to be Jar Jar Binks. Because every African-American nerd looked at Jar Jar and goes, you didn't make him black, but this feels minstrelly. This looks like a minstrel show to me.
Yes.
Why is he tap dancing? Oh, Sa'ani, the Palpatine is going to come. He's going to get spot. It's going to get real bad. You can put him in Django Unchained and it sounds red.
Sounds Jamaican.
The master going to come and beat us. He's going to come and beat us real bad. If you go there, don't do that, sir. Don't you come. Don't you mess with Palpatine, because Palpatine gonna tear our hair. We gonna be some good. We gonna be some good.
Stop, Lamar. Stop. It's hurting. It's starting to hurt. It's starting to hurt. Please.
Jar Jar's so good, man. He ain't gonna do nothing. He gonna do this vote just like he wants, sir. He gonna do this vote. He gonna be Jar Jar cool.
Oh no.
Jar Jar's a good boy.
Okay.
Jar Jar good boy.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Jar Jar good.
Man.
Also,
least,
stepped in the
you know what? At least he always meant well. At least, oh man, oh no, oh no.
If y'all forgot.
See, now I feel bad. Is dead. Now I feel bad for him being my number 4. Now I feel really bad.
You should feel bad for him being number 4 because at the end of the day, Jar Jar. What happened to him?
I love the actor so much, though.
What? Oh, the actor did not deserve this. Someone, you know what happened? The actor came and he did this voice. And the 30 white people said, this is fine. That's not on him. That's not on him. That is on the people who created Jar Jar. Jar Jar can't tap.
He's dying.
But if he could,
He's literally dying.
Matthew,
He's
please
literally
go.
dying.
Matthew,
call Jar Jar
Kill
many
him.
times if he could tap.
Cut
You're
to
not.
black.
You call him Jar
Call an
Jar.
ambulance.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Exactly. Cut to black. Call an ambulance.
Yeah, no, right?
Oh my
no.
god.
We need an assist.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Does
Oh,
the action
fuck.
solve the problem? No.
Oh,
The action
no.
solves the
Stop.
problem that come with Jar Jar.
Okay, Matthew,
No.
Matthew or Genevieve, for the love
Jar Jar
of
does
God,
not
please
get
go.
picked for the worst. Jar Jar's going to be here for the rest
you
of the
won.
show.
Nigga, you won. Stop it.
Jar Jar, you know I sound like from Wakanda. But it's the same goddamn character.
We
I'm the
know
judge.
fucking Marcelous is going to choose him.
Nigga, I'm the judge. You win.
Just from this alone, we know this. I can't do my accent. I
Jar
can't
Jar
do
will
that.
strip the power of the Black Panther away from Annie.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Okay.
Wait,
All right.
wait. I know you have to cut some of that out, but you got to leave that part.
I believe all of this.
You gotta
I
leave.
believe all
Gotta
of
leave
it.
the part with Jar Jar.
Okay. Oh no.
Write it down.
Oh.
The Black Panther.
You know what? You know what? Let me say this. At least Jar Jar Binks actually had a personality, unlike Wood Lady.
Oh, yes, he did. Jar Jar had a cool personality.
Matt, you don't. Matt, stop, Matt. Nobody else go.
All right.
I'm calling this
Look,
one.
I was about to go on a rant too, but after that, we already know you're gonna choose him. We already know you're gonna choose him. Marcelous, let's be real about this. My thing has to do with racism as well too, with a lot of shit. But that's not the bit what he just did. Let's be real about this. You know you're gonna choose him. You know you're gonna choose.
That's systematic. That's systematic. Like
It is. Look, it
He
was
never
so
taught
bad.
Jar Jar what the word
Like,
systematic means. What
noob.
does systematic mean now?
okay, Lemar.
Yes.
Lemar, okay, I need you to. You won, but just to solidate that win, okay? I need you to say in the Jar Jar voice that we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock.
Risa didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Risa.
Okay, all right, we done. Okay.
Oh
This is-
God! It was
this is
either
how
him
severe
or
that
the
was.
fucking
Cara
Jabba the
Dune.
fuck.
I think my eye almost popped out. Oh my god.
Wait, did y'all get to pick? Y'all can pick.
Yeah, Jar Jar, nigga. Okay,
Did you get to say your final?
No, two of us didn't say shit.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
just
yeah.
went on a goddamn rant and everything.
Genevieve.
And we're
Wait.
Genevieve.
Okay,
Genevieve,
yeah.
Genevieve,
Let's
look
let
at me in the
Genevieve
camera.
Yeah, no.
Look at me in the camera. Do you really think that our like answer shit's really gonna change this nigga's mind? No.
Not at all,
Whatever we
but-
say ain't gonna say shit.
But-
Can we like jump into honorable mention?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because we already know this shit. Like, what's the
I
list?
mean, like-
Tyler, what's the list? What's number 3 now? Because you fucking it's already done.
Camp You and I has been carpet bombed. We have been
Carpet bomb's an understatement.
scorched
We got
earth.
fucking decimated up in this bitch. Fuck.
Yeah, nuked, scorched
Jar
earth.
Jar Binks fucked us up. and he
I
fucked
didn't
over
even
somebody else.
like
What did he
Jar Jar like that. He fucked me, man. I'm done.
Also, Jar Jar is a Sith, so
do?
Yeah.
He said, fuck y'all.
Maybe.
Fuck your other option. This is my answer.
allegedly on a Reddit thread, is a Sith.
Of course
will
he
be
went to the
honest.
dark side. That was the side he came from.
First, this is the first.
Jar Jar
well,
was
two people-
bouncing around
two
on my
people couldn't
list.
say shit. Two people couldn't say shit because this nigga laughed was so hard. He was like, "I'm done. Jar Jar is number 1. Fuck everybody the fuck else. He's number 1." That's wild.
I don't know. Look, normally
That's
I'm
wild.
the voice of reason of this particular podcast. I don't know
fuck
how
you.
I feel about
Fuck you.
having me
Fuck
doing
you.
Jar Jar saying he'll strip
Fuck
the power
you.
of the Black Panther away.
He fucking ruined my
Recorded
choice
for all
with
Gen.
Watto.
Yeah,
Then went on
somebody
the
gonna
goddamn
use
rant with
that.
Jar Jar.
Somebody gonna use that.
Fuck you.
Watch my ass become a meme.
That was classic.
God, too bad
I'm
we
sorry.
didn't have
Okay,
Sonic
okay. I'm sorry. I
anymore.
think Tyler, we we shitted on Tyler's character. Come on, everybody, calm down.
Shit. No, he didn't take a shit through Tyler's character. What he did was he ate a burger that went through the earth and he shot it out. Right. Then it went through the ocean to the sea, went back up to the earth and everything. It fucking did condensation, rained back down and everything, which grew the plant to make another tomato for another burger that he just ate and shot out again. That's what the fuck just happened.
That's why no ecosystem.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
I'm done.
A circle of life.
Y'all just sitting here.
Tremendous.
Okay.
Anyway, Genevieve, who was your pick for number
So-
one?
Nigga, dumb.
All right.
It's an honorable mention at this point. Go ahead. Do your thing,
Yes,
girl.
it's the honorable mentions. I will say that Jar Jar was bouncing around on my list. But also Watto was too. He was actually my third choice. But like honestly, I had pinpointed just like for this character the one film, and it's Anakin Skywalker in Episode 2. And it all and only and solely revolves around the most awkward romance we have ever seen on the silver screen to play out for not only adults but also children who now think that that's what love is.
Wait, can we pause? Wait a minute, Genevieve. Can we point out the point that Tyler said that he's not gonna pick Anakin, and Genevieve was like, "Fuck you! I'm still gonna throwing this out there, motherfucker. Mom, I got respect for you."
It is a bone of contention. It has been for years. So Anakin fucking Skywalker, but Episode 2 specifically.
Yeah.
Specifically, like again, we're not gonna blame child Anakin for anything.
Nope.
It's child stricken from the record. However, the minute that he reached the age of majority, fuck everything that he decided. Like, all the choices were wrong. As far as like dating Padme and trying to get into her pants, which I have no idea how he pulled off that fucking miracle.
Real shit. Of
But
course.
everything that he did, the courtship through all the way to the wedding, was wrong.
Yeah.
Just every choice. And I just have to say that's not how people act.
Yeah.
That's not how. It's just like that's not people. And again, we have been exposed. Not only adults, but children have been exposed to the idea that that is love, and that is what relationships are good. The relationship that you want, the forbidden relationship that you want, is Anakin goddamn motherfucking Skywalker crying to you about Obi-Wan Kenobi, Daddy Wan Kenobi, about how he is unfucking fair while you're trying to pack and flee for your goddamn life. I would not trust him to watch my fucking baggage, much less protect me from murderers. And that is the hill I will fucking die on.
I love
Also,
her.
fuck Watto.
Yeah.
Period. Done.
Hashtag fuck Watto. Hashtag fuck Watto.
Hashtag fuck Watto.
Don't,
I think
you mean,
Watto does.
motherfucker,
All right, Matt.
don't panty my black ass with the Jar Jar Binks. Be some master kind of shit that you just went on for like 30 fucking minutes. Don't panty to me, Lemar. It's bullshit. As I iterated from the fucking beginning, motherfucker, fuck Watto.
Okay.
You wanna know why? Fuck Watto? Because I don't know what accent I'm even doing right now. I don't even have an accent. Fuck it. There has been anti-Semitism shit with this
Yeah.
motherfucker. Okay?
Yeah.
That is how fucked up he is. Okay? Fuck Watto. I ain't gonna go on a 30-minute rant like Lemar did, because I can't do accents. And fuck Watto. Fuck Anakin Skywalker. But fuck Watto.
What about
Okay.
Cara Dune? Can we just say Cara Dune? Fuck what? Cara Dune?
Yeah.
Cara Dune. Yeah, fuck Cara Dune.
Fuck And fuck you, Lemar, for fucking up my shit, okay? Because I was about to go on a good rant as well too, but you went first, and you just broke his ass and just ruined
me.
any chance any of us had.
I really thought I was gonna win with that one with my card.
All of that shit for us.
I really thought I was gonna
No,
win.
you were
100%.
the distant fourth
I
place.
had to win. I'm doing so well this episode.
He doing so well. He was like, you know what? I'm trying to set this in stone to make sure I'm better than all y'all motherfuckers.
Genevieve and Lemar just took this episode from all of us. Like, man, like it's just all yellow. It's all I'm seeing. Like on my because I'm like winners are all in yellow, and I'm just seeing like 2 of the 5 row or columns are just straight yellow, where Marcelous and Matt and I are just in this boring gray.
Hey, Tyler.
I don't care. I'm so
Tyler.
insane.
What's
Don't
that?
fuck with a Rogue One fan.
I love you guys. I love you.
Do I get honorable mentions?
You can suck my ass.
No,
nigga.
you
Yes.
Your honorable mention was that whole tyrant. You done.
No, you're done.
Fuck out of here. You got you and our guest got most of the list of shit. Y'all can fuck off. Nah, you good.
Marcellus.
Unless it's fuck
you, Lemar.
Watto, I don't think he wants to hear it.
Nah, I don't want to hear shit. Look, if it wasn't Waddle such a bad fucker, I would have said fuck Lemar and put him as my number 1. Because technically speaking, since Fortnite is canon, you know who played Fortnite once? Lemar played Fortnite once. Fuck Lemar at this moment. Okay? In my mind, you played that shit, so fuck you, nigga. All right? Whatever.
I'm done.
Bullshit.
I can't, y'all. Lamar broke me.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I was recovering from the
Django
bad
shit. He brought up Django shit. He was this nigga connected Django with Jar Jar Binks and shit, saying massa.
Did you say Django
nigga.
Shit?
Yeah, you did, but it's the point that you brought that shit
God.
up and went on the granny which broke this nigga straight up and was like, you know what? I was gonna just went off on a rant.
Oh my god, Django Fett.
Done.
He
done.
almost was on my list of worst as well. Okay, Marcelous, bring us home.
What do you want me to do? What are we
doing? What the fuck? What do you need him to do? To confirm that Lemar won this shit? Like, nigga, come on. Like, shit, he already got the fucking golden trophies.
I'm checked out. At this point, after what Lemar did to me, I'm gonna sit right here and he has to do my outro. He better say LycanNerd and all that shit, because I'm done.
I think I got you.
Done.
And there it is. We have our bottom 3: Yoda, Palpatine, Jar Jar Binks, all found in the same movies. Thank you guys so much for being here. We have our top 5, which is Mace Windu, General Leia, Chewie, R2-D2, and Darth Vader. Yeah, I said General Leia because she's General Leia from now on, and she always will be from now on. She was a princess, but she's now better with a general, and rest in peace. Oh my God. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's do all the plugs and stuff. Lemar, do the plugs for Marcelous.
Take it away.
This is... I know you ain't frozen, motherfucker.
I am, nigga.
God damn it!
That's how salty I am. Fuck this. Fuck this nigga. For a second to act like I was frozen, but then I actually became frozen.
All due respect, bro. I don't want to fucking be shit. Go ahead, man.
Okay. You can catch me on Instagram at LycanNerd or Blue Moon Lycan, and also at LycanNerd.com, which has a direct link to my YouTube, LycanNerdTV. Thank you. Yeah, Lemar, fuck you, Matt.
Lemar Harris.
Top of the morning to you, lots and lots. My name's LemartheConGuy. You can find me on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, all under the same handle, LemartheConGuy, or go to my Linktree, linktr.ee/LemartheConGuy. On Mondays, I'm on Sober RPG playing Vampire the Masquerade. On Wednesdays, I'm the Real Gobshite playing Dungeons & Dragons. The rest of the week, I am on my own channel playing whatever game I want to play. I'm probably going to start playing Resident Evil so I can get ready for Resident Evil 8 so I can watch Big Mommy Milkers. And that's about it.
Absolutely. Matthew Johnson.
Lemar. All right. You see that right there? You see that shit? Just Google that. I'm not going to plug his ass like last time. Fuck this nigga. Look at my shit, okay? nerdybit.co. You Google nerdybit. You look that shit up. Fuck LemartheConGuy. I'm done.
Oh my god.
Google that logo, okay? Find it.
And our amazing guest, Genevieve Marie Cosplay.
Wonderful.
I have no animosity towards you, Lemar, because I also came out tonight a winner.
Good for you.
Yeah.
You
You
got
guys
one.
kicked ass.
Dominated this shit.
So, I am Genevieve Marie Cosplay. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, sadly Tumblr, at Genevieve Marie Cosplay, just everywhere across the board. You can also find me as I hit my microphone. You can also find me on the Rollout as a co-host of a geeky talk show with Lindsay Russo, and that is on Culture Slate. So Culture Slate is on Facebook as well as on YouTube. Please follow Culture Slate, and then please follow our own YouTube channel, which is the Rollout.
Absolutely.
I'm going to say this real quick to add to that. I've been following Genevieve for a while on her cosplay. She builds a lot of her own stuff. She puts a lot of work into it. There's a lot of cosplayers that I know that actually get someone else to do everything. They're always complaining about it. So, and she does crazy shit from different genres. It's not just from one place. So I got a lot of respect for her, and I want to give her a shout out for that. And keep doing your thing, okay?
Yes, you were the greatest. You could also find Genevieve on our Unnecessary Debates from WonderCon, this past WonderCon. And thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you for watching and listening in. You can check out all of our shows and offerings on thegrandgeekgathering.com. Please like and subscribe. That would be amazing. If you could like this video, subscribe to us. That would really help us out if you like this. We also do this on Instagram for less extreme ranking challenges, where Marcelous and Diana guests will be ranking small things, and you guys get to pick. It's not just us, it's you guys picking the winners every single time. And also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all the things. I also stream on Twitch every once in a while. Every Friday we do Marvel Talkbacks, and then we also do some live stuff. And Most Extreme Ranking Challenge will be going over to Twitch as well soon, so check out that soon. And have a wonderful week. Wear a mask, and GGG.
Grand Geek Gathering.